comments. Let me know what you'll think. Poke some holes, right? Lord, too much, guys. Thanks so much. Lord. All right, time to go. Welcome, guys, to another live, right? Another watch along, and of course, you'll be trying to run through our review and preview shows. Of course, review of 14 and preview of 15, and I'm joined by my esteemed co-host Antonio. Antonio, how things, bro?
Not too bad this game week, not too bad. Hopefully we got some ESR points today.
Correct. That's sounding good. That's sounding very good. What's your scoreline for our game, boy? Well, not our, the Arsenal Man game. Let me be careful how I say that. Yes, the Arsenal Man.
As
What do you
in our
think?
predicted score.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Well, I like my brethren in red.
Of course.
So I'm hoping for a little. I could see a Agrarian 2-all maybe.
Oh, sorry? Was that?
I want to go for 2-all.
All right. Yeah, I can see a draw. That is normally what happens. Well, I shouldn't say normally, but that happens sometimes with us. That happens. That definitely starts happening. So we definitely have to. I think in a draw as well too. Normally that's what happens when you go to Old Trafford. I'm thinking definitely a draw. Guys, if you're watching, let us know what you think. Well, I guess we could get into we saw the lineups by chance. I find Manny put out a really strong team though.
I was not getting to that actually. But I mean by all means they have to come outside because
Yeah, but
they're home.
They start Ronaldo and whatnot. It's Bruno, everybody. Boy, they're coming out fast, boy.
Yeah, they are coming to prove a point. So that we have a lot of attacking threats, and Sancho finally shooting and bringing in some returns. So
Return, correct.
but then again, Maguire is back. I don't know why, but Maguire is back. But I preferred Bailey.
And well, I see that Tottenham is up already. You know who scored for Tottenham?
It's kind of scored their own goal, and
shucks.
I think Son got the assist, but they.
Well, all right. Well, that will make all you Sun owners happy. Congrats. We'll get into that game as well, and we'll have the live bonus points up while we run through the games, of course. Yeah. Have the live bonus points up while right, just setting up on my end. So I guess we could do the review of the game week run through, and of course we'll show our teams, and of course we will begrudgingly big up the guy that's on top right now. And we are trying to get in contact. I think we should probably put that PSA now, Antonio. What do you think?
Yeah, we're looking
right, we're trying to go into Stafford Chapman, the FPL manager of Tuchel's Angels. If anyone knows who he is or he's watching this, please, we want to get in contact with you. Slide him a DMs on the Instagram, follow the Twitter, anyone. Just let us. We want to get in contact with you. Right? Anytime you're available, anyone that knows him, we'll put up the picture of his team and his name up on the screen, and we'll ask again in a bit. But yes, thank you. Thank you there, Stefan, for doing so well and warming up the seat for us. Right, we want to try and bring him on the show, so we'll try and get that as soon as possible. Guys, this is not sweat. I literally just washed my hair, so my hair is wet like right. So it's not sweat. Don't worry. It's just I'm literally right here to dry up a little bit, right, guys? So Antonio, we can start the preview by the time.
Yeah.
Because I guess we can start the preview by the time while we're waiting on the Arsenal game to begin. So let me bring up our handy dandy website one time, our trusty website. I'm just trying to share the link around to everyone. Share. Who you said scored the own goal again? Sorry.
Canos.
Canos. Ooh, that's a tough one. All right. So of course we're going to review game week 14 real quickly and try our best to highlight the key players that you should be looking forward to, not just for 15, but of course beyond game week 15. So of course we'll start with Newcastle Norwich. I'll just run. I will run through this one first, Antonio. So Dubraka, of course, he made 5 saves. He'd have gotten 1 point, so 3 points there. And of course, Krul, no save points, but he still ended up with 2 points for competing. He can full 90. So Fernandez with the assist for the Callum Winston goal. No, well, of course, if you want to talk about Clark got the red card. So of course that. Oh, Son had a nice shot there. I know Sun managers would have jumped up there.
Yeah.
Good save from Fernandez. Of course, so nothing in the middle to talk about, nothing up top except for Callum Wilson. 9 points. He grabbed all 3 bonus points, so great for him. As I said, nothing there for Krul. Giannolis, he had the assist. And of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Antonio. I've been talking about him for quite a while. He's been with my team for quite a while. Wow, Hoiberg just scored. I would have run screaming. He is on my C team. And of course, yes, so Pookie, demanding me the legend, Antonio. Thoughts? Should we be getting gun ho and start bringing in Pookie or no, hell no.
Um. Well, Norwich are in they are climbing out of relegation right now. You know,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are sneaking
facts.
they're sneaking right now. So I think if it's better now than no one ever, because they have some decent run of games coming up, and definitely Pookie looking like the guy. And as I told you, Norwich are looking like a team that's already conceded like earlier in the season. They look
Correct.
different, the shape and different. So try going for the gamble, go for the Pookie train. But I had Wilson in my other team.
Yeah, yeah.
So fully
Yeah, let's
nine.
talk about Newcastle one time. So I guess Pookie will be our main asset going forward. And who's our main asset going forward for Newcastle?
Yeah, but I think that red card kind of threw off the game for Newcastle. They were doing good, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that red card early in the game kind of put the team under pressure.
Pressure. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Unnecessary pressure.
or you couldn't get anything from St. Maxim. And, but Callum Wilson, once again, we spoke about him and he came up and he scored. So yeah, but as I said, Jared, it's Pookie gamble is not a bad gamble at all. Even if you have him on the bench and you want to give him a start against or a first start, maybe, because there are a lot of rotations going on right now. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, fully agree with you. And guys, remember too, we keep talking about having a strong bench. Guys, try and have a strong bench. You need that bench. And when I say strong, obviously I don't mean put Kane and Son on the bench, but try and have a Coney, maybe a Gallagher, something like that to along the lines. All right. You've been joined by our Manu fan. All right, just have him passing through quickly. Right. Have your say, sir. Give me score predictions. Who gonna mash up the fantasy points? Let me hear you. Welcome, Stefan.
Um, well, thanks for having me as always. I think honestly that this is gonna be a game where a lot of the players themselves are really gonna try and prove something. Like new management coming in is a new beginning for lots of people. They really have a chance to make this like a statement game. So I think off of that they're gonna go out there and they're gonna get the win. My prediction is probably 2-0 or 2-1, like somewhere there, but still with the United victory. And I feel like Rashford is gonna be like
Okay.
he's back, and this is gonna be the game where he's gonna showcase that.
All right. Taking that. So you think, all right, Rash. And what about your big boy Ronaldo? You think he's gonna put?
Well, I think he's gonna have a good game. I just don't know if I feel like a game like this, he's either going to be all the points in terms of fantasy, or have a great game but not great like fantasy points wise.
Correct. I'm with you.
So I think it's a hard one to call, yeah, there with him and points itself, yeah.
But you saw the lineup though. The lineup looking very strong on your end though.
Yeah, I saw the lineup. Obviously, I'm always gonna be pro Donny being in the lineup. So I'm always kind of like annoyed when he isn't starting. But I think I kind of see what they're trying to do with this lineup against this Arsenal team. So I'm not gonna be too, like butthurt about it for now, especially if I get the result that I want today.
You think this is another game that Sancho could shine? You think that Sancho has finally arrived? He's finally found his Man U boots, or that was just a flash in the pan?
No, I do think that he's finally found himself because I feel like previously he's been in the little time that he's been given to play, he has been being asked to play a role that's not really how he plays, and it doesn't suit him as well.
Right.
And in these past few games, I think you're really starting to see should be when he's given the free play, the style that got him this big move from Dortmund to begin.
Fully agree.
The
Fully
Arsenal
agree.
Calvary has arrived in the comments.
Yeah, of course. Big up David. Let him know, David. Let him know. Right, let him know. Let them. Hey, look, the teams are coming out the tunnel there. All right, I think Antonio's. I think Stefan's feed. Stefan, you with us? Yeah, I know you've been having some internet issues. Okay, we'll bring back Stefan in a bit. But yeah, so yeah, we got some good input there from the Man U fan. He think it's gonna be either 2-0 or 2-1. David, give us a score prediction. Huh? All right, look. Yes, Stefan. I know.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, what was the last thing y'all heard from me?
No, it was just you were saying that you as you said Dortmund, as you said his move from Borussia Dortmund, back he disappeared. You were just talking about his form from Dortmund, and now it's coming to fruition for you all.
Yeah, well, I do think that he's finally being able to play in the way that he was being able to play for Dortmund. And so I think going forward, he's really going to solidify himself in that role and start working his way back to his real creative best.
Yeah, fully agree. And he's looking good. He's looking damn good. And I think what he could pose a lot of danger, and he could probably link up well with Ronaldo coming up. Well, all right. Well, the game is almost ready to start. I really like the look of your team. I know you all don't like Fred, but I really like Fred. But I really like Fred.
You see, my issue with Fred is like people always are like, but what about his motor and his attitude and all those things? And I'm like, that's never my issue with him. He's run himself into the ground. He'll do exactly what you ask him to do. All those things. I never had any of those problems with him as a player. My issue with him has always been he never seems to know what to do with the ball when he gets it. So he'll get the ball, he'll win a great tackle for you, and then he'll play either a sideways or a backwards pass when forward options are available. And I feel like that's what's so frustrating to lots of United fans when they're like, okay, you actually did something good just now,
right?
But then what is it that you do? You don't think you have the passing range, or do you just not have the passing range to try and make some of those forward passes?
Yeah.
Because we've seen him make a good, we've seen him make a solid, ball forward every now and then. So is it that he just doesn't feel like he could do that, or are they telling him not to do it? I don't know. So that's what annoys me about him. But I mean, you know for sure he's gonna leave his heart out there either way. So I
Fair
never
enough.
faulted for that.
All right, fair enough. We'll take that. All right, well, the game just started. We'll leave it to go and try and find a stream. I hope the internet gods are with you so you can get a good stream, bro.
Oh,
Right?
me
Of course,
too.
leave us with something annoyingly, man, before you go. Leave us with
You
something,
mean
man. Show us
like a
you're a
nice
really Man U
little
fan.
glory, glory, Man United, glory, glory, Man United.
All right, time to cut him off there. Thank you very much, bro. Later, man. I'll catch you at halftime
All
if
right,
anything.
man.
Later.
Yeah.
And of course, hola, Roberto. Bienvenido. Estoy muy bien. Our friend from Guatemala. How you going, bro? How your team looking, bro? Are you praying for Kane and Son don't score? All right, that's fair. I'll add in
Oh
those
my,
prayers as
Arsenal
well,
nearly
too.
scored.
Ooh. Come on, Arsenal. Let's go. Was in trouble already. Looking good. I will join you in those prayers, también, Alberto. También. But let me check. That's now. As we're on this website here, let me check for you really quickly, Alberto, what's happening. So far, no one got the assist points yet for Canos. But you said, Antonio, you think it's Son, right?
Yeah, they said TBC to be calculated, but most people are saying that it's Son, so we'll see.
Son. All right, no problem. All right, well, let's continue with the let's continue. So we did Newcastle, Norwich. Let's move on to Leeds, Crystal Palace by the time here. Alberto, don't be afraid. Comment. Let us know what's going on. All right, David, no predictions. No problem. No problem. David is one of those cautious Arsenal, man. He just likes to watch the game. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, no. You have Canos in your draft team. Tough, bro. Tough. Yeah, those one goals really mess you up. All right, so let's start. Let's resume.
And there goes Fred losing possession of the ball.
Ooh. Before we go, hey, Johnny! I know you literally have 12 minutes before showtime. Thanks for jumping in. Our mate from
How are you
Australia.
guys? How's it going?
I'm good. Antonio, this is Johnny Antonio.
Right?
How are you, mate? All right?
Yeah.
This is the Australian member of the Fantasy Pavilion, official member. How you going, bro?
Yeah, very good. I'm in a sling at the moment, as you can see. I had a bit of an accident the other week, so I'm just recovering from that. But it's all good. The football's getting me through, which is the main thing. So very good game from my boys yesterday morning. Liverpool getting over Everton 4-1. Very happy man this morning.
And of course, Captain Salah doing what Captain Salah does. So we were very happy.
How good is he? I keep telling you, Jared, you got to put him as captain, mate. He never fails.
Always. So before we only have maybe 4 or 3 minutes with you. Don't want to keep it too long. Do you have any assets in the games today? In the Tottenham game, in the Arsenal game, you have any assets?
Do I have any players from the teams?
Yeah. From today.
I've got Emil Smith-Rowe, who I've been paying a lot of attention to lately from Arsenal. I think he's such an exciting young player. Very cheap for the fantasy team, of course, but he is just very, very exciting. Always getting into play with Arsenal up front. And your boys, Jared, Arsenal, they're putting their form together at the moment. They're looking okay.
Yeah, looking okay. I agree with you.
A lot better than the start of the season, mate. I was worried for you for a little bit there. You were looking no good. You were depressed every day. I was like, it's okay, Jared. They're going to come good. Don't worry, mate.
I was ready for relegation. I was ready to go to the championship and watch. I was ready.
No, it's you guys are looking good. I'm worried though for you this morning. The reason being is because obviously, Manchester United, they're in that transition period, aren't they? They've finally pulled the trigger, gotten rid of their manager, and now they're looking to bring someone new in. Now that new manager, a bit of luck always helps, doesn't it? Whenever a team gets a new manager, they seem to turn a couple of results around early, So you guys might be in a bit of trouble this morning.
Yeah, but I mean, we started okay here in the first 4 or 5 minutes here, not too bad. But you're right, that manager bounce. But I think that bounce will start maybe Saturday or next week. So hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for you, mate.
Over us and bounce into the weekend. Not right now.
What do you what's the go with this morning, mate? What are your tips for the outstanding performances? Who do you think is going to make the difference in the games?
Well, for this particular game, I don't know. My eye right now is on Sancho, but the thing is, with Manu, their attacks sometimes come through the middle. But this, as they brought in Sancho, I'm looking at the wing, and for us, I'm looking at Smith Rowe as well. I think Smith Rowe has to be that danger man for us because
Yeah.
Aubameyang mentally not there right now. So I'm looking at for this game right now, looking at ESR and looking at Smith Rowe. And of course, for
Yeah.
the Tottenham game, I'm looking at Tony and I'm looking at Son, Tony and Son. But we don't want Son to score. But
No,
they are
no.
the
No, I understand. I understand absolutely.
was it,
I
man?
want to get your opinion on Ronaldo. Obviously, he was left on the bench last game, which probably shocked a lot of people. Carrick had a game in charge, and he left Ronaldo on the bench. There's been a lot of talk about him not pressing, and he's too old now to press. They can't play that style of football. What do you think? Do you think that they need to sort of, use him sparingly, or I wouldn't bring a player like Ronaldo back just to sit him on the bench.
Yeah. Antonio, you want to take that? Antonio is our resident Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Antonio, you want to take that's a good question. Antonio, you think Ronaldo could handle that press that Ragnick will be trying to put on the team? Trying to implement?
He made a good point there in terms of well, I know Solskjaer was trying to manage his minutes, but Ronaldo is a player who doesn't like to be benched, doesn't like sitting out. He likes to help the team any way possible, and his role has slowed down. His role has slowed down over the years in terms of like his ability to sprint forward and make runs and stuff like that. He's more of a collect finish kind of ability right now. Because I mean, he's 36 years old, not the top performer in his life anymore, but he still has quality in him to finish, to probably score a free kick, probably like 1 out of 10.
100.
No, that's not so bad. But yeah, personally, I think once you have him, you have to play him because he will score and he has a huge attacking threat when it comes to aerial threats, especially. And Bruno Fernandes loves to send out aerial balls. But as Jared says, the Sancho factor catching himself finally. He has players around him that could give him that service. So I think not playing him is not the best move because honestly, you have Marshall that come off the bench, yes, but Marshall as a player, once he starts to have a bad game, it's a terrible game. You're not gonna get better, and he will give you a solid 20 minutes if so much. So yeah, that's my opinion. I think once you have Ronaldo, but you have to play him.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's one of those players. He can just win you a match. Like he might not do all the pressing and stuff like that, but he can score that decisive goal. To change a game. So he's definitely. I agree. I think he's a player that you can't start him on the bench. You can't start Ronaldo on the bench. You just say he has to start, especially in a big game like this morning.
Correct. Especially in a big game like now. All right, well, Johnny, we'll let you go. They have 6 more minutes to prep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump on radio, guys.
Double late? Is double late? Is double late or double day? Is double late?
She's over there. She's she's over there in the studio. They're waiting. They're calling me over, so I gotta go.
All right, no problem.
But it's lovely to chat to you both. Have a great morning, guys. Good luck, and I'll chat to you soon. Okay?
Yeah, man, Johnny. Take care. Later.
See you guys.
All right, that was Johnny.
Nice man.
Australian member of the Fantasy Pavilion. All right. So and Man United just had a decent little shot there, but Ramsdale taking care of it. Not too bad.
Ramsdale points. We need those Ramsdale points.
Yeah, need those Ramsdale points, definitely. Antonio, anything on the Tottenham end? You know what's going on? Anything? The score changed?
Well, that's 1 minute. Let me see. I switched games one time when this game started.
Yeah, of course. I don't think anything changed.
Aubameyang with a shot. I think it's
Aubameyang.
That's halftime, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that David De Gea does not have one of those 100 save games like he did the last time not last time, but a few years ago when we faced them. It was a real tough game. Arsenal was all over Manchester, but De Gea was just Superman that day. I'll never forget that day. And David, we'll never forget that game. All right, we'll run. So let's run through.
I like what Arsenal doing right now. They're man marking players, so they're like Man players not gonna time to look for passes. They have players on them at all times. Gabriel, they Smith Rowe on the press, and then he was I'm excited for him. He's a player that's very energetic. He gives it all that energy in the center there. So we'll see.
Yeah, I like El Neni because he does his job well. He does his job well. He just sits in, bam, bam, bam. Like is what Fred's supposed to do with Manu, he does at Arsenal very well. He does that very, very, very well. And he could put in a banger. Right?
Yeah,
He has a stinging shot when he's ready. So yeah. Yeah, Tata
Oh
went
no!
defensive here, hoping to catch him on the break. Oh boy, can't give Ronaldo that kind of space. Ronaldo, no. Okay, keep doing that, Ronaldo.
Nice. If we don't target Ronaldo, we need the Ramsey please.
But going back to Johnny's point before we move on, even if you're playing that pressing game, now Ronaldo could be that essential target point, that
Yeah.
center forward. Just stand up there, let you guys turn, boom, as you say, turn and shoot. Simple as, yeah.
I mean
That's not-
that's what Lewandowski has become, you know.
Right,
As he says,
right.
all Lewandowski has to do is just finish.
And Vardy might become that soon. Vardy still could run,
Yes.
but
Yeah, Vardy
soon,
can-
yeah, very soon,
I don't
he will
know
have
what
to slow
I
down.
don't know what Vardy does eat, but Vardy, yeah.
I
All
like
right,
that.
so yeah. This game was good though. This league.
Yeah, Leeds Crystal Palace was pretty.
A lot
But
of
let me
people
run
were
through the keepers and then I'll let you take it away now. So of course, Meslier, he had 8 points, but no save points. So he just would have got the 2 bonus points and a clean sheet and no save points for Guaita. You'll know how I love to talk about save points. So let's run through. So Antonio, take it away now and tell us who are the key players from either fixture and either team, sorry, and who we should be looking for the coming game weeks, if there's anybody that we should be looking at.
Well, most definitely, most spoken about player, most transferred in player that people would have had from Leeds is, of course, Rafinha. A
Of
lot of
course.
people have Rafinha, and once fit, why not? Because he is probably like the only goal scoring threat. Um, but right now, as Bamford is injured, um, they had a solid game, a clean sheet, a rare clean sheet at that, because they were conceding a lot of lately.
Correct.
You see that they're finding a defensive shape, and I think a lot of that comes from Cooper. They're trying to solidify Cooper in that more defensive area, and that's kind of good because you still get that attacking threat, yet the defensive blocks and
Strong.
interceptions and all that.
Yes.
So that's good for drafts, especially because you're not getting attacking nutrients and defensive points. So I would say going forward, look into Cooper. I wouldn't bank on Leeds for clean sheets though. Oh, and I think a goal has been rolled out of this Man U game.
Nah, it's not a goal. Not a
Oh my
goal. Oh
goodness.
no, I just looked at who's the referee. Oh no, I didn't realize who the referee was.
Smeagol.
Oh no.
Smeagol.
Smeagol. Why is it Smeagol? Let's see what happened there. All right. Okay, I don't see what happened there. Everybody holding us. Look, tell us holding Tommy Asu. Fred pushed the hair down, pushed the hair to the ground. What happened there? Okay, I'm watching again, right? So much things happening all at once, right? So Fred,
But wait,
knocked,
this right?
right?
Just for a goal.
Yeah, that would have been great.
So here's what, guys. We need this goal to become counted as a goal because that's not our problem. I had to concede. Come referee, we need that goal.
No, they're not giving it. They're not giving it.
Wow.
Yeah, but Fred knocked into the hair though.
That's what I'm saying.
That is real crap though.
Sympathy football, yes. But definitely look into Cooper. And yeah, Alberto said Pickford is nearing a comeback.
Bamford. Yeah.
Bamford, sorry. Yeah. That's what they need right now,
Yeah.
Catch
True.
back in form. They need him. They really need him. Because Rodrigo isn't giving them what they expected him to give. So definitely they will have a little more options in the attacking aspect. So hopefully, yeah. But if you have Rafinha, bro, definitely start Rafinha. I made a mistake and I sold him, but I didn't make a bad decision because I bought in Madison for him, and I did get the points. So
Sorry, yeah. Look, my boy. Look, my boy. Look, my boy, Robin. Big up, Robin.
This is one referee. Oh yeah.
Robin, Robin. That referee. Oh my goodness, boy. It could be any other referee, Ghost, boy.
He's like that for all game, for any game, though.
Robin said, "Don't play." I love it. I see nothing wrong there. What happened there? What happened there? Again, what you ruling the goal? Fred knocked the hair to the ground. What happened there? Almost blocked the goal too. Watch him. Watch him. He almost blocked the ball and all. Wait. This.
Boy, says having 12 million red as you're saying.
Oh gosh. But anybody for Crystal Palace? So Rafinha obviously, Cooper obviously for Leeds. Who we
Yes.
looking at for Crystal? Anybody at all? Or we giving them a rest?
I
Time to
mean,
sell Gallagher or no? Hold
I
on to
wouldn't.
Gallagher.
I definitely wouldn't sell Gallagher. I mean, for the price point, you can't really go wrong, and he brings a lot of returns. He has brought in a lot of returns for a lot of the FPL fantasy. So I don't really think it's make sense to sell him because you know wouldn't get a player giving you that level of quality for that price point.
Correct.
Even if you want to bench him and bring it and like play somebody else as an option, you could do that, but it don't make sense sell him in my opinion. Because opponents on the team to just sit back and sort of fall off form and just keep taking legs and taking legs. It is a goal. Smith Rowe has been given the goal.
Hey, Smith Rowe points!
Got the points, bro.
Go! Let's G-O! Boom! Needed that.
This is what we're talking most about Fred. This is what we mean about Fred. You see this? I
Yeah,
can
but
see
Fred knocked the hair to the ground. Watch again. Watch it. He was pulling, right? Nothing happened. And if we being real petty, Tomiyasu, the pull Tomiyasu, this pulling Gabriel, we being very petty. Wow. You see what I tell you? What did I put in the WhatsApp group, Antonio? What did I put in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah. That candle that there was needed. I needed it.
I said that ESR goal, ESR assist. I made a special brew. I had to drink a special liquid there to bring it to fruition, guys. Right?
All right.
Well, you have time, Alberto. We play in Newcastle next, so you better bring him as soon as. Right? Bring him as soon as. Yeah. Well, all right. Boom. Come on, us. Let me see. I have Smith. Well, yeah. Well, you're a smart guy, Robin. I never doubted that, Robin. You're an intelligent fellow. I never ever doubted that at all. You're an intelligent person. Yeah, but Arsenal fixtures not too bad coming up, not too bad. Because we have I think Newcastle Everton, so it's not too bad.
I'm banking on Smithy for that Newcastle game. I mean,
yeah, for sure. And then maybe he might get arrested for Everton, because you have to be careful with the rotation too. Oh, look at Ronaldo. Look at Ronaldo. Look at Ramsdale. Well done, Ramsdale.
All right, we get 2 Ramsdale saves. A Smith Rowe goal. This is a good day, God.
It's a good day so far. Great day so far. All right, so I guess we could call that quits there on this game. So of course we highlighted Rafinha, Cooper, Gallagher. I wanted to talk about the defensive assets, but I'll give that a little more time, like maybe Mitchell and Gay. I'll give that a little more time. All right, so Watford, Chelsea. Now Watford looking too bad. Watford and Norwich are two teams that on the rise and looking decent, looking very and giving teams trouble. This was by no means a walk in the park for Chelsea at all. It was not an easy game. Watford put up a decent resistance. Nothing for Bachmann in his save points. But of course, Mendy, now that is shocking. Mendy had 6 saves and Bachmann did not register enough saves for it to be counted at all. So that tells you exactly what I just said. I was not a walk in the park at all. Right, so 2 points there for Mendy, so 4 in total. We're going to run through our points earners. So, of course, Sissoko, right? Sissoko with an assist. Sissoko looking really good for Watford. I won't count him as an FPL asset, though. But as a player, since he joined Watford, he's adding that experience. And what he used to do for France and Spurs is coming to fruition here. He's playing really well. And, of course, Emmanuel Dennis, maybe a good replacement for some of your strikers that are blanking. Someone to consider. I definitely have him on my watch list, but for now, I'm sticking with my Pookie, Vardy, and Antonio. I'll explain why as we get to those games. Mendy, as I said, so Mendy big 4 points for him. Mount in the middle, doing Mount things, right? Off and on, always showing up. So he came up with, of course, 1 goal, 1 assist, so it's a total of 12 points. Not bad at all. Havertz assisting as well. Ziyech with a goal. And he and all has been getting some decent FPL returns, but I'm still not too sure yet on the Chelsea midfield. But this is the first time in a long while that the defensive assets Antonio blanked for Chelsea in a long, long while.
And I think a lot of people would have had well, the situation at Chilwell, and well, James was injured, so he couldn't play. Um, I feel like they definitely lacked in that area. Like they missed James for this game because normally where they would have got that attacking threat on that wing. Wow, Watford were pressing Chelsea. You can tell from the start, from the get-go, Watford were pressing Chelsea against the ropes. They had them against the ropes. This boy, on top for them, he was shooting. He got his start and he was like shooting, constantly shooting and shooting and shooting. I was like, wait, Chelsea gonna concede. I know they were gonna concede, but I thought they were conceded earlier. But yeah, Sissoko had a nice game. He could have actually scored. Yeah, we
Yeah.
know he's kicked in the box. Yeah. Dennis the menace, I call him, because
Yeah.
the
He
guy
was
is
all over
he's a
the
team
field.
point
Boy.
former. He doesn't care who he's playing against. He can be the biggest teams. He will torment your defense, and he look good. I would say definitely if a budget defender, I mean a budget attacker, sorry,
Saka, yeah, of course.
definitely bringing in the returns. So I get him in now before his price starts to rise. And I'm pretty sure next season his price will be higher than what it started out to be. Um, for Chelsea, Mason Mount, I had Mason Mount thankfully. Um, and I, due to the Tuchel shuffle, as Jared says, I gambled on the Mount, but it paid off in the end because he got the start and he got the goals and the assists. See, I came off the bench with he got a yellow card instantly, but he
Right.
did come on and he scored. It was a good day and all for him. It was a good day for him because he came on and saved the day basically. Um,
I just want to bring in the man they made the legend. Give.
My
How's it going,
friends,
bro?
how are you guys?
Good. We just we now started our preview show, our review show. Sorry, review of 14. We're trying to compact everything while we do the watch along. Did you celebrate the Smith Rowe goal, Gabe?
I did, yes. He's. I was about to tweet because he's my alchemist, but he's my alchemist for the weekend.
The
Not
weekend,
for-
yeah.
yeah.
Yes, I saw that in the show today. Yes, of course. I'm speaking
Yeah.
of Net That Hall, guys. Of course, go check out the recent episode of Net That Hall where Gabe and of course the return of Mariner as they do go through the FDR and they go through Net XG.
Yes,
And of
sir.
course break down the best matches, the best fixtures coming up for game week 15, and of course the best. Each team they break down with the left side, the center, and the right, which sides are the better and weakest of the teams by rank. And it was a great show today, man. Gabe, man, it was really good.
It was
Is
it was good on the short turnaround. Not much time to prepare, but
Exactly,
just have
exactly.
conversations. And yeah,
And I just didn't like the Pookie slander, but I'm gonna clip you
I
guys.
know.
When Pookie scores his hat trick this weekend.
we did give him some love too for that amazing
Yes,
goal.
yes,
That was
yes,
such a
yes.
good goal. That was a fun Pookie goal.
Oh, we were just running through this. We were just highlighting who we think were the key players going forward. Because we normally what we do on the preview, we just break down really quickly what happened, and then we just of course highlight who we think are decent assets for moving forward. So we'll go on to the next game real quickly. So of course we had Wolves Burnley. So Gabe, as you're the guest, what I normally do, I run through the keepers, Gabe, and then if you want, just to tell us, who you think are the best assets from these two fixtures, one of each, right? So I will just break down the keepers real quickly. I love goalkeepers, Gabe.
Yes,
So
sir.
of course,
You do.
Sa, the man they made the legend. This might be his last good game, guys.
Yeah.
The next few. Unfortunately, I have Raya still on my bench. I don't believe in buying goalkeepers, so I am in a bit of problems. But I believe in Sa. I will light a candle and let's see what happens, right? So
Save points.
Sa with this, yes, save points, Gabe. As you said in the show, save points, Gabe. Save points.
Well,
So-
you said when we did the draft, Gerard, you said that you wanted a keeper that faces a lot of shots.
Yes, but
And
not so
now-
soon. I was
now
getting
he's gonna
sweet on
face-
Sa.
He's gonna face more shots than ever.
Yeah, more shots than ever. I was getting sweet on him, Gabe, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh boy, Liverpool,
Here
Man
comes-
City.
Yeah.
And of course, I must highlight Pope, my favorite keeper in the world. He also had well, he didn't make any save points, but of course, clean sheet points. So it was a simple day. And of course, I've realized teams facing Burnley, if you have a defender that's facing them, put him on because you're sure to get the clean sheet most times. So Gabe, take it away now. Just break down who you think might be the best assets moving, or if any, especially with Wolves fixtures turning for the worst and Burnley on turning for the best right now.
I mean, Wolves is all Exodus at this point, right? Just you have to jump ship on Wolves. I embarrassingly, I still have Adama Traore.
No, no.
So
Gabe, we call him Adama Throwaway, right? That's his nickname on this show.
You saw he smashed that woman's nose, which is prime Adama. I'm so I mean it's obviously, and I have Jimenez as well. I'm looking to get rid of both of them.
Yes.
I'm going to wait 1 week so I can do the 2 transfers next week. I don't want to take a hit or anything like that.
Correct.
But I think it's bail on Wolves assets if you have them. But Burnley, on the other hand, I think there are some.
All right, we'll get back to him just now. No problem. Technical difficulties there. But the game getting balanced. Manu starting to put some balls in the box, put a little pressure on Arsenal. Of course, we want Arsenal. I want Arsenal to put one more in the bag just for cushion and safety. But I must say we're not looking too bad. We're looking defensively okay, and trying to keep Manu at bay, trying to keep Ronaldo at bay. Most important, right? That is the task at hand. And of course, Tavares has his hands full today facing Rashford. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. It looks like something happened at Tottenham. Oh, big save. Big save again from Fernandez. Wow. Harry Kane. 1-on-1 and couldn't put it away. Thankfully, I know Alberto is praying.
Harry Kane needs to put on his other white shirt.
His other white shirt, correct. Yeah. His other white jersey. And then he could correct. Ooh, the one with the lions on it. Correct.
What was that? 3 saves now, Ramsdale? Say 3 saves?
Yeah, about 3 saves now for Ramsdale. Taking that.
We're taking
so that's 1 point.
That's 1 point.
That's 1 point, guys, for all the Ramsdale owners. I am considering doing something I don't like to do and maybe using one of my transfers, one of 2, to bring in a different keeper. Just to give Salah backup. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It's not something that I do. I don't really believe in the buying keeper thing. But Star is going to be really busy.
Yeah, Star is definitely going to be busy. But this game wasn't a bad one, This
yes, well, no, even for 0-0, and of course that
was a battle of defenders.
Yes.
It didn't have much action. It was just bland, a pretty bland game. No spice.
Of course, we could highlight. Well, Taylor. Well, he would have gotten. Of course, only the defenders would have gotten the bonus points. So Taylor would have gotten all the 9 points there. Semedo 9 points. Nothing for Cody this time. Cody would have gotten the 2 bonus points the last game, and of course, nothing up top. Should we be following Gabe's? Right, we have Gabe back in there, Gabe.
Sorry about that, guys.
No problem. Those are some Pookie fans just cutting you off there. So I'll tell them to behave, right? Yeah, Gabe. So I fully agree with you. It might be time to maybe jump that Wolves ship. But what about Burnley? Burnley's fixtures are turning really good, though.
They are good. I think Wood is a consideration just because there are so few assets on the forward line. Kind of like a why not. But you know very well my favorite here is Cornet.
Of course, your alchemist, for the week. Yes.
He was my alchemist the game week against Spurs that my game got suspended, unfortunately. So didn't work out that week, but I think he's got some good games to come with these upcoming matchups.
Yeah, I fully agree with you, Dan. Cornet has been on our watch list for quite a while, Antonio. We have been eyeing Cornet for quite a while. Yeah, he's been and the thing with Cornet, he lifts Burnley up a little bit. He's not that typical Burnley player. He's not a player associated with Burnley, but he lifts the style of and Burnley looking good. Yeah. And I really like the fixtures coming up.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have we were expecting 9-0, Antonio.
Yeah, but we got 4.
But Southampton played well. Of course, my boy McCarthy, my keeper, my boy, he made 4 saves, so you would have got finished off with 2 points there. Michael made 5 saves and would have finished off with 2 points as well. Antonio, if you want to take it away real quickly, just what you think were the highlights and someone to look forward to for the next few game weeks.
Definitely your player Trey Adams. He was very present in this game, very much an attacking threat. And Bednarak, I don't think anybody really wants to bring in a Southampton, another Southampton defender if you have Livermore already. But yeah, those two players, they were the men for on that day. Trey Adams, what I said, he was most present in the box, feature wise. He had some chances. Redmond with the assists, the real assists. But the one again, I wouldn't bring in Redmond.
Yeah, no.
Leicester, as I said, Leicester concedes and scores, so they always try to cancel their goals by scoring. So Johnny Evans again came up. Madison once again, excellent game.
Yeah.
Madison's looking really good, some really good passing. So he's shooting and whatnot. And he had is it assist because he shot and the keeper made the save, and then I believe that's when Evans scored. Vardy didn't have the best of games. As I said, once he doesn't have that right duo on top there with him, if it's rather him or Daka or him and Kelechi, you wouldn't really get the best out of Vardy. But Madison did definitely step up for this game and help them with the 2-all draw. I know we're expecting the 8-goal haul again, but definitely not. But I brought in Madison, and I think I'll be keeping him for the remainder of the season, depending on who they're playing and whatnot. I'll be keeping him for Southampton. They have a tough run of games coming up, so I really won't be focusing too much on starting Livermore too. That might be a risk. We're not trying to get minus points right now. So yeah.
But do you think it's time to sell Gallagher and bring in Madison? Time to sell your Smith Rowe maybe after the 3 game weeks coming up and bring in Madison, or time to sell your who else? Sell your Bowen? Bowen, bring in Madison?
I mean, I like to catch guys when they're in form and right off the bat, like when I saw Madison and I saw what he did in the game prior to this one recently, I was like, yeah, definitely I'll bring him in, because when he catches form, it's a nice form, and he's on free stunning as well. So I gambled and I brought him in. As I said though, it's who he's going to assist and stuff too, because they need your Vardy to finish, you need your Lookmans to finish, so he cannot do it by himself. So it's a risk if you bring him in, because if you don't get anything, then But if you want to, I wouldn't sell. I said I don't think selling Gallagher is the right thing right now, given his price point and his returns in previous games. But it's really up to you. I have Madison, and I end up dropping Rafinha. I mean, I got 4 points extra, but I still didn't get the Rafinha points. But I can't really, be angry, because at the end of the day, I did get 4 returns from Madison. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll look ahead at his fixtures very soon and see if he's someone worthy of bringing in. Yeah, but I know Gabe during the show, Mariner brought a really nice point up at the end of the show where he was saying, well, we like to say patch, right? In Trinidad, we say patch, where you miss that good patch that the player had, that patch of form. And do you think right now Madison is that person we should be jumping on for that patch, or man, no thanks?
I think Madison's patches may be too small. Like I think if you jump on him very, very early, it's good. Right. But he could, at a moment's notice, he could play a little deeper, for example.
Yeah.
In a 3-5-2, he might be in a good role, but in a 4-4-2, maybe not. And it depends how Rodgers is going to set up, and he changes so often that like Antonio was saying, that there's a risk involved there. So you have to kind of time it right, I think, if you can time Rodgers' tactics.
Yeah, I agree with you. His patch might be as big as a tile, probably.
Yeah. Antonio jumped on that tile. That was well done. That was good.
Well, he has a knack for doing that. Yes. But I like a few acres like Pookie, right? But anyway, let's Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh. I just. When you have someone for so long, Gabe, I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. Like, I had the Curry since game week 1. And then I brought in Gray for maybe game week 3 or 4. And everyone was like, why are you bringing Gray? Why are you bringing Gray? I was like, don't worry. He's going to score this next game. And then he went on a nice patch. So, yeah, I
Yeah.
like to catchy patches. I like to catchy patches. All right, Robin says he's smelling a goal here. All right, Robin. Maybe something in the kitchen you have there, Robin, right? No goals coming in unless it's Arsenal, right? No goals coming. No money. No, but you're looking good. You're already piling on the pressure right now. Yeah. We cannot relax. We cannot relax. So, of course, next up, we had West Ham 1, Brighton 1 again, Antonio Blanken. Let's just get straight to the point. Is it time to sell Antonio? Gabe, that question to you and then Antonio. Is it time to sell Mikhail?
Oh man, I think it was time a little while ago. I forget who it was that I heard it somewhere where they were saying that West Ham fans on the West Ham forums, they're saying that he's just knackered. He's tired. And you can tell his legs are heavy. So I mean, I think somebody compared his minutes, the minutes he's played this season, which I think is around 1,500 minutes or something like that. Last season at this time, this is in all competitions. Last season at this time, he had played 500 minutes. So I think there could be something to the fact that maybe he is tired, maybe he needs a rest. I don't think he's a great asset to have. I think it would just depend on in which direction are you going.
Yeah. Well, they're facing Chelsea next, and I was having a little nice back and forth with Nemo. You know, I like to have a nice little chat with Nemo, and I was telling him that Chelsea's, even though they're facing Chelsea next, all top 3 teams are conceding as of late. And maybe this might be the time for him to score. Hopefully, he could bag a goal against Mendy. You know, I'm holding on to him for maybe one more game. One more. And then maybe bring in Dennis. Dennis on a good patch, as we're talking about patches. So maybe he might be the player I bring in to replace Antonio. Ooh, Martinelli! Oh, my God.
Although, I mean, here's the thing. If you keep him for Chelsea, you're going to sell him for Burnley. He has Burnley now.
Well, no, you see, the thing is with Burnley, a quicker thing, Burnley will keep a clean sheet than Chelsea. I know that sounds crazy, but Burnley games have been... When Burnley play these kind of teams, it's going to be 0-0. I'd rather bring in Zuma for that game and get the clean sheet points.
I don't see Burnley. I don't see Burnley getting any clean sheets.
Well, like maybe Bowen, Fornals, Ben Rama, those guys. Well, not Ben Rama, but yeah. Right now,
and then they have Arsenal, obviously tougher matchup. But then they go to Norwich, Southampton, Watford.
Yeah,
but
that's hard to sell of hope.
But if you keep for Chelsea, I think you're selling. It's bad timing. If you're going to sell, you have to sell before the Chelsea.
Yeah,
just go in a different direction. But if you keep for Chelsea, I think you might as well hold.
Might as well, because I held him this long. Since game week 1, might as well. I mean,
and especially at that price, think of it as a 7.5 asset. That's what you paid for him.
Yeah.
Can you find anything better? And given those fixtures, Burnley, Norwich, Watford coming up in the next 5 or so, could be a hold.
Yeah, that's a good point. And of course, okay, right, our friend here, Robin said he's holding on to Antonio and Rice. All right, yeah. I mean, Rice to me is not a FPL asset, but yeah. You never know, he gets the odd goal, odd assist. And for Brighton, I guess the only main asset is Sanchez, and that's our show. Thanks for coming. I mean, I'm joking. Of course, Mope having up and no, son.
I believe.
Son.
Yeah, they should have given him that assist, by the way. Damn it.
Sorry?
I wish they should have given him that assist.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Let me see what happened there quickly.
I got it.
What I saw was Regulon running and...
So Regulon assisted, that's all I care.
Yeah, that's like Regulon assisted.
Thank you. Regulon, man. Yes, man. I can roll it. I had this game week 1 as well. Love him.
I started the season with Son as well,
right.
but I sold him on wildcard. I think it was on wildcard. But in this, can we? How many times have we heard in the community? Oh, Sanchez, it's either 2 points or 6 points. 2 points or 6 points.
Yeah.
He doesn't get saves. He doesn't get bonus points. He got saves and bonus points in this match. 4 points. And
yeah. No, they're not watching him. They're not watching him, Sanchez. But yeah, it's true. If you want to look at all the so-called low-key keepers, he has been the most underrated. Like people are not talking about Sanchez
He's
enough.
solid. He's
Yeah,
solid. So solid.
solid, solid. And of course, he also provides the best combination in terms of if he's injured, that Sancho Steele combination. Because I know Javid was recommending that from the start, since the season started. So yeah, for sure. Mope again, up and down, but I'm not gonna recommend Mope. We normally bank on Trossard, but we'll get to that later down the road. But of course, Sanchez, because we're looking for good keeper assets too. We need some goalkeeper assets. And of course, I will always support Sanchez as a good asset. Well, of course, we had a big game, the Merseyside Derby. And of course, we had Everton facing Liverpool. Right now, Everton in a lot of trouble right now in terms of personnel and of course in terms of results. And I think they had a big meeting either today or last night concerning Benitez's future at the club. But you all know me, I love the Curry. I'm glad to see the Curry back, glad to see Grace back. As soon as Calvert-Lewin is back, I think that Everton should be back to form. But it did not play terrible, as I keep saying, even though Everton has been in bad form results-wise. When you watch the games, they're still scoring goals, and scoring goals is very important. That's how you win the game. And they still have a slight attacking threat, even though Rondon was the main man up top before Richarlison came back, right? So I think that is still something to note. So I won't count them out just yet, but I will not do like I was doing earlier and push or force the Curry down your throats. But of course, Gray has been consistent as of recent, either assisting or scoring. So I'll try to keep him in your thoughts for the while. And of course, I will never recommend Richarlison because you're bound to get either a yellow or red card from him. So I will never do you guys that. I like you guys too much. He is the Shelby of strikers, but we won't go there. Allison, nothing of the save points wise. 3 points, 3 saves for Pickford. And he made 1 point. I want to touch on a point that Gabe made on that whole. Gabe, you made a brilliant point. I don't know if you saw my comment. I fully agreed and back to you. Pickford could have done better for that Salah goal. No, I'm glad he didn't. Right?
Yeah.
Let's get that clear.
Sure.
Right?
We like points.
Let's get that very clear. I'm glad he didn't, but he could have done way better. And I told Antonio that. We watched the game together. And I said Pickford could have done better. From a coaching standpoint, Gabe, walk us through it.
I mean, so if you see right before Salah shoots, Pickford does a little shimmy to the left, and he goes beyond that near post. He covers outside of the near post, so area that he doesn't need to cover because the ball would be out. And if he would have stood his ground and just made himself bigger. as you do, and you spread your arms, his arm could have flicked Salah's shot wide. Not easily. It would have been a difficult save, and it would have been a good save. But those are like
Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, my guy.
Oh, shucks. Yes. Fernandes scored there. All right. 1-1.
Fernandes is in my draft.
Little draft #draft points there for you, Antonio.
Yeah, #draft points. Oh, and of course, I just want to highlight something most important. Yes, Reguilon got the assist, so points in the bag. Let's do this. But yes, Gabe, you were saying.
Yeah, so I mean, I think it would have taken a good save from Pickford, but the fundamentals set you up so you can make these good saves. And Pickford doesn't have a lot of just the basic fundamentals, to be perfectly honest. His positioning is often wrong. He spills the ball into the opponents. Oftentimes he gets beat near post a lot. I don't know. I think there are serious problems. I think it's shocking that he's the England goalie.
Yes, Robin. No, you were right.
It's true. He called it. Robin called it.
Gabe, the thing with Pickford is not intelligent. I'm sorry, I'm not calling him dumb, but he's not an intelligent keeper. He does not read. He's good for championship. Germany, Bundesliga. He'll be great in Bundesliga. Just stand there and save shots. Because Germany goalkeepers are that kind of, just shot stoppers. Just stand up there and you just protect the goal. Don't worry about reading the play, but the game has changed in EPL a lot. You need these keepers now that know when to come out and be that second defender or fifth defender, fourth defender, may have you. And he's not that kind of goalkeeper. He's that old school keeper. I'm just there to save the shots,
Yeah.
Yes, Robin. Don't worry, Robin. We
By
have
the way,
something for you.
Fred assisted, by the way.
Oh, Fred!
Ah.
Fred, I tell you guys about Fred, man. The greatest man.
Fred assist, you're kidding me. That's hilarious.
Of course, we won't go gun ho and bring in any Manu assets as yet. And Gabe, no way. We're not touching Manu with a 10-foot pole right now.
Yeah, but watch list.
Yeah. Forgive me. What, 19, 18 about there? Thereabouts? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think in a few game weeks. Let me just check my watch list here real quick.
Well, I won't waste time talking about Liverpool. If you don't have the key players by now, we will just make a special mention to Jota. But if Salah's not your captain, either message myself, Antonio, Gabe, Mariner, Nemo, anyone on the panel, and give us your account code, and we'll use your team as our D team, C team accordingly. Right? Don't waste your time. Don't.
So-
if you do not have Trent, you do not have Salah as your captain, and by now maybe Jota, maybe I'm not gonna beat you with that. But if not, right, don't bother. Don't bother.
So United starting in 16.
Well, all right. 16.
Norwich, then Brentford,
Beautiful.
then Brighton, then
Beautiful.
Newcastle, Burnley.
Well, I think I'll bring Sancho. I wouldn't touch CR7 just yet. I'll bring in Sancho.
Yeah,
For obvious
no,
reasons.
definitely not CR7. I mean,
Yeah. Thank you, Gabe. Say that louder for Antonio, please. Thank
well,
you.
it's like it's the same reason why we went for Son instead of Kane. It's the same rules apply here. I think.
Yes.
Invest
Fully agree.
less and give yourself more flexibility. If you're wrong, it doesn't hurt as badly. It's
No,
easier to
it
get
really
out.
doesn't. It really doesn't. And most times he would assist him anyway. So yeah.
And Son to Sancho is an easy transfer.
Yeah. Easy peasy. No brainer. Really quickly, I'll just run through this one again. As I have you guys, I'll just pick your brain. You, Gabriel. Come on. All right. So of course, Aston Villa 1, City 2 again. Another team that the result did not reflect how they played. Aston Villa didn't look bad at all. Steven Gerrard has them running really well, playing and really quickly. I might add, just sometimes a coach needs some time, even though he would have been, recently played in the EPL, of course, coaching Rangers as well. I'm playing, sorry, in EPL, but every coach needs some time at a team to gel and learn the players. But Gerrard has definitely seemed to have picked up and understood his team really quickly. And of course, this was against City. So we call this a blip and move on to the next fixture, of course. So Martinez, 5 saves, 1 point, so 2 points from there. Edison, not enough saves to count, so 2 points, solidarity, 2 points there. Of course, Douglas Luiz with the assist. Watkins scoring. And of course, on the City end, we have Bernardo. Antonio has been singing Bernardo's name since about 2 weeks now. Very annoying, but he has been right. And of course, Jesus with the assist, and Sterling with one of the assists, and Diaz, who I dropped recently. And of course, I know Gabe, when we did our chopping block, Gabe, you had Diaz, and we were talking about the rotation and him not playing all the time. But the one time he plays, he comes up with an important goal.
There it is.
So I know that reassures himself, his spot on your team, Gabe, for sure.
Yes. It verifies why I kept him. Thank you.
Yes. Of course. Do we? So okay, again, do I sell Antonio and bring in Watkins? Do I sell Pookie and bring in Watkins? Do I sell Vardy and bring in Watkins? What do you all think? Antonio, what do you think? Time to bring in Watkins? For the viewers watching, anybody think of looking for a striker that kind of in form, or no? Stick with what you have right now. Can't do any worse.
Who's Aston Villa's next match though?
All right, let me tell you that.
Leicester.
Oh.
Yeah,
Then Liverpool though.
Only top 3 conceding, so that's not too bad.
But then Norwich and Burnley.
Ooh.
It's like ooh,
the emotions, Gabe. Come on, Gabe.
exactly. You want to keep the roller coaster going, you can keep it going. But then they have Chelsea. But then they have Leeds and Brentford. Ooh.
Gabe, the emotional roller coaster. Stop it.
But it's like too good, one bad. One bad.
Yeah,
I think it's worth
it's
the
like
price.
a sinus wave. It just
Yeah, that's right. That's 7.4. There aren't many other forwards. What do you think, Antonio?
I think you'll save some money too. If you start anyway, focus Vardy more expensive, Antonio more expensive, so you will end up saving money.
Yeah. All right, solid. Yes, Alberto's son scored. Your prayers wasn't strong enough. I wanted to sell Fred since he reached the club. Raf have 100 million to spend in Chan. So you know what coming. Yeah. Yes, Robin. Well, Fred might move on to another team. Fred could go to one of those lower teams and you will see. You always start to appreciate Fred when he goes to another team. Watch and see. Next. And of course, for Man City. Do we stick with Bernardo? Do we stick with no Maris getting some kind of game time? Right, of recent. I love Maris, my favorite player in City. Do we touch Maris or nah? Forget Maris. Stick with the defenders: Cancelo, Diaz, Edison, Bernardo. I think those are the key main players you could pick from. What do you think there, Antonio?
I definitely wouldn't gamble on picking on Mares because look at Sterling playing, and Sterling has been doing things, but Bernardo consistently. Um, but I don't really think it makes sense going for because I think Kevin and Foden coming back next game week as well, so that rotation is too much. So let's just stick with your Bernardo's. But once again, you don't know what's gonna happen next game week. You only show players like Cancelo, Edison, Jesus, maybe. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't run in for Mario because that price point kind of heavy to gamble on a player that mightn't start. So I don't think it's
that's it, and that's it. Yeah, you know me, I just like to play double advocate and rally you guys up. But you think Cancelo's gonna start this weekend? That's 3 games straight. You know, Pep likes to overthink it.
But who else would
Well,
they?
that's it. That's just it. That's just it. Right? That's just it. All right. Well, I mean, the game is currently going on, but we could just talk about this one real quickly. We could just look at what's happening right now. So Tottenham playing Brentford right now. Let's see. Any save points for Loris yet? Nothing yet. Fernandez 5 saves so far, and he will have 2 points in total so far. Of course, Regulon with the assist. Thank you, Regulon. Serio, Regulon, as Gabe like to say. I know Gabe can do it better than me, but I like as Gabe like to say. And Emerson Royale with 2 bonus points so far, and Antonio's favorite defender from Spurs, Dyer with 1 bonus point so far. So you're getting through there, man, Antonio.
Yeah, Dyer giving me some points.
Son with the goal. Finally, Sonaldinho, finally back on the score sheet where he belongs, where he always should be. And well, of course, nothing to talk about really with the Brentford and so far. Nothing to talk about with Brentford so far. We're waiting on Tony and Mr. Embuemo, the postman, to do something.
I don't need them to do anything right now, though.
Right. Well, Gabe needs him to do something right now. Correct, Gabe?
Wait, who's this?
Tony. You need Tony to put. Correct.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Yes.
He's my my James replacement. So I have James on the field and Tony's coming in first from the bench.
Well, I know I can speak on behalf of Antonio. Our James replacement is ESR. So we are in the bag.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Good for you guys.
And that's good. You did not sound sincere.
Just remember this moment and just think you gotta love rotation. Rotation's great.
Yes.
Embrace
it.
Embrace
Definitely
it. Definitely
appreciate it. Correct. My friend here, I think I may have just lost a subscriber. My good friend here, Dr. Carlos, says, appreciate Freddie saying, yes, just some. Oh my gosh. The Fred slander. I don't like it. Well, Gabe, I don't know how long we can have you for, but before, whenever you're ready to jump up, but before you go, or before you decide to go, before you run away, let's look at our lovely Crunch tournament.
Let's look at it.
Let's look at the standings. Let's see what's happening right now. So let me bring that up very quickly. All right. And of course, let me shamelessly do this. Ooh, not too bad. Whose team is this? All right. And then let's go over to the draft. Oh no, you can't even see why let me do that one more time. Take two. Ooh, whose team is this? Lovely. Not bad.
66.
All right, let's go to but that's not my draft team, obviously. No. That's not the draft team. All right, let's look at the draft real quickly. All right, so let's look at the standings. Don't look at this. I will definitely not show this off. So of course I am, you know, 7 from first, right? Of course, Aaron, the cheater, right? The guy who got really good players in here, right? He's on top right now with with 3 points so far. Um, we had so let's look at the teams and look at what. So he was so far for this game week. So game week 14 here, he's on 30 points. Let's see what brought him in his points. He had Walker, he had Ramsdale. Oh, so he had Madison and he had Bernardo. So not too bad at all. But nothing up top with the strikers. Terrible. All right. Let's go back now. Let's see. So Gabe second. Gabe, all right. I saw you. I saw what you said today. You're gonna win it. All right. Wish you the best.
Yeah.
Ooh,
If,
some lady coming in.
when you go back, if you click on, I think, fixtures, like, go to league and then click on fixtures, and those are the kind of like the live scores.
Yes, I'm.
Or no, that's
I'm facing you
they're
right
not
now.
live.
Oh
Yeah, we're facing each
no.
other. I think you're going down.
Yeah, I'm definitely going down. I do not
No,
unless
I have no idea. I don't know how
I
many
need
points
I
I'll
need
have.
Party to have a hat trick right now. Oh, okay. So currently on 32 points because of Regulon. Oh, thank you, sweet Regulon. Regular.
I need that clean sheet wipeout. I need that clean sheet
Oh
wipeout.
my word! You hear
Yeah.
this? Oh no! Definitely need to keep that.
Come
clean
on,
sheet now.
Tony. Tony's
Definitely.
gonna bang it in. Wipe out your
Never.
clean sheet. Bring in points. Steal. Just take points from Reguilon and just bring them into my team, just like
Bring
that.
them into your team.
Like
Right?
candy from a baby.
Oh no! All right, let's look at So let's look on your side. So obviously the real time will be a little different. So it says 22, 26 right now for you, right? Because Tony would have started, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, gun the one on 4 then. Oh, tough, tough, tough. Yeah,
He
nothing
has
in the
some
bank.
better coming
I
in
have
first.
players coming in from the bench.
Oh my word.
There
Oh
we
my
go.
word!
There's my
Whoa,
players.
okay, all right, all
What
right.
were we
That's
saying? I love rotation.
Yeah. I'm not good at maths, but that looks like 15 points at
16
least.
points coming in from me.
Well, Grealish was coming too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks, all three. So that's 16.
Wow.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Draft planning and a lot of luck.
My goodness. Well, my defensive my defensive tactics have finally paid off and coming into fruition for me at least. So yeah.
I think my bench is gonna come in and beat you up, Gerard.
Yeah, for sure. I
but-
think you see, unless Party puts in something, yeah.
Yeah,
Or on
could
Regulon
do.
scores, maybe, or 2 more assists from Regulon, and once he keeps the clean sheet, then I'll definitely be fine. Yeah. Should be fine, but it'll be tight. It'll be a nice tight one going down to
It
the
is. It's gonna be
wire.
very close. Very
Yeah,
close.
very close. All right. No, that's not what I want. Antonio, let's take a gander. You're facing anyone or you're facing the average today? No, you are facing.
Yeah, I think I'm facing the
Oh, you're just facing the
Average.
average today. Well, let's still look and see what you have. So 37 points. All right. Oh, you had 8 Nori. Right. Oh, you had Bruno Fernandez. You scam.
There
And
it
you had
is.
Watkins and
Yeah.
Jesus. Not bad at all. The bench was suspect. Or
Yeah.
sus, as we like to say.
Hey, Antonio, do you want to trade me Watkins?
Oh, no, that you mentioned those one fixtures.
I'll give you a nice player. We'll do
Oh,
a
my
live trades. Live trades.
Live trees, guys. Oh my
Right,
goodness. But I mean, I must say, it's going good. The crunch fixture tournament going good. You know, who last come first, first come last.
I lost my first draft by 1 point.
Yeah. That's always the worst.
Everyone had 53 and I'm in 52.
Oh man, yeah, that's always tough. Right now, Gabe, I'm in some other leagues where I'm first, and they're fighting me, Gabe. Fighting me like they're up, and I can't get any breathing room. I like in a subway, Gabe. I can't get any kind of. Oh my gosh, Gabe. But it's fun. There's a lot of. This season has been really good, and I think I'm obviously gonna exceed my greatest finish ever. I'm gonna be because I'm right now 74K. So once I keep listening to you guys, once I keep listening to my gut as well, I think I'll
Yes.
definitely be finishing really because I'm at 74K now, and I'm expecting guys to drop out with these crazy fixtures between now and maybe January, because it always has those few guys that drop off.
Yes.
and
I mean,
once
if you're
you-
74K, it's such a good spot. I mean,
Yeah.
just stay smart, be consistent, and you'll rise little by little from now till
Yeah.
the end.
Patiently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for sure. It's been good. It's a really good season so far, and the reason I like this is not because of my placement, but the players that are doing well, because these are my kind of players, right? The template has not been what it used to be, right? In terms of like your Kanes and your Brunos and all that, right? It's unusual guys coming in now, and they're reliable. They're reliable, for, at least for 5 games, which is a lot, right? We'll take 5. I'll take 5, 6 games
Totally.
from a Gallagher, from a Doucouré. You know, I will take 5 solid games from those kind of guys. Yeah. And they make life easy when you have your because Salah's locked in, Trent locked in. So it makes life a little easier now that you have other guys that you can say, right, for 2 game weeks, I don't have to worry too much, barring injury, barring COVID, you know? You agree?
Yeah, I agree. It simplifies some decisions so you can focus on maybe some little bit different way of looking at the game and play your own game a little bit more. Because you have things like captaincy decided and like that kind of variance is taken care of. And you're having a good game week I mean, 66, that's without bonus or anything. So that's you'll be up into the 70s this week, surely.
Yeah. Well, yes, but sorry to come on. Sorry to come on and give me that point, so I should be good.
If close to 80, maybe you might be pushing 80. That's going to be. No,
it might be 70. I think about 75, maybe. I think that's where. It might be just that. And if that happens, then it'll be my 3rd straight week of hitting the 70s so far. So not too bad at all.
Good.
Not too bad at all. It's been really good.
Yeah, but I am gonna have to leave you guys. I have to get things ready to pick up the kids.
Greatly appreciated, Gabe. Greatly appreciated.
This was fun,
Thanks
though.
as always.
Nice impromptu. I video bombed you guys. I just dropped into your session. I'll drop out.
Taking that, Gabe. Thanks very much for coming to Gabe. And of course, thanks for the video. I'm waiting on other people, right? They know who they are, right? Other people who know what I speak of. No. He did his part. Antonio did his part. Other people, right? He did his part. My other crew, and I have some other guys and other celebrities as well jumping in as well, to some local celebs that are going to help me out with it as well too. So just waiting on that. And but thank you, Gabe, for your prompt response and being on time. And thanks for coming through today again, man. And Green Arrows, Gabe, we'll talk again soon, man.
Green Arrows to you guys. Love the Fantasy Pavilion. Antonio, good luck to you, my brother. Good luck beating the average. Be better than average this week. That's all you got to do.
I love it. And of course, you guys don't forget net that hall, right? Every week. Hopefully, she'll be back to regular scheduling by game week 16. Game week 16 things will be back to normal in terms of when they come out.
Are you guys doing the spaces tomorrow night?
They're doing
OFB?
yeah.
OFB's doing
OFB, yes.
Maybe see you guys there.
Yeah, of course. You'll see us there as always.
Okay.
Yes, Gabe. All right, take care, Gabe. Thanks, man.
Bye.
Yeah, guys. So that was Gabe, of course, our FPL pundit, big guy in the FPL community. So Antonio, I think we could take this breather now to jump in to the we could try and do a review. I was hoping Shamir and Aaron would be here by now, but they are sticking. So let's jump into this right now. We have our guys in the comment section that are keeping us company. So guys, y'all could weigh in here and let us know who you think are the best picks coming up for the upcoming game week. Before we get into the matches, though, Antonio, let's do a breakdown real quick. So I might not do top 5, but I might do I might do my usual top 5 videos this week. But let's do a top 4 now. So let's do best goalkeeper, best defender asset, best midfield asset, and best striker asset, and then of course a different captain, and of course a vice captain. Just for kicks. So let's start with keeper. Now, who do you think will be the best? So let me bring up the fixtures. That will help, obviously. Bring up the fixtures. So we'll go back into the fantasy realm. And we will go into
fixtures.
No, right, come down here. Right, seeing?
Yeah.
All right. So based on what we have here, you can see the fixtures here clearly. Based on what we have here, which goalkeeper you think might have the best game?
Loris.
All right. Solid. So you don't think Pookie gonna bust Loris net? All right, fair enough.
Hopefully not, because you have regular on and I have that.
Hopefully not, because I have regular on. But I banking on regular on assistant and Pookie still scoring, so that'll cancel each other out.
But we need like 10 save points, so
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 5. I'm in first in 5 leagues. Yes, Papa Laps. All right, defender, best defender. One defender. I know that's a hard thing, but best defender.
Rich James back in the free, I believe, from this game week. But
Right.
if not fit, we could probably go with Cancelo and maybe play Watford.
Yeah, solid, solid. Guys, let us know what you
Liverpool
think.
playing? Who's Liverpool playing?
Liverpool are facing
Wolves.
Wolves, right? So time for me to drop Cody. Y'all know I love Cody. And Cody has, and Antonio always has been telling me, drop Cody, why have Cody, da 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 da,
Whoa,
but
whoa,
I
whoa,
love
whoa,
Cody.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Come on, Martinelli!
Whoa,
Ooh,
whoa.
corner, taking that. All right, midfielder.
Um, I am going for Bernardo.
All right, solid.
It's a gamble, because you don't know if he will play, but right now he has been consistent, and they're playing Watford. Watford's a pretty big team. Oh my goodness! Ooh.
Ooh!
Mm.
Oh, so I mean, but they had the Spider-Man, Superman type reflect. Oh my goodness. It's El Nani! El Nani. El
Yeah,
Nino!
El Nino. Gabriel, come on.
Wow! Ooh! Lindelof was on duty though, in case anything, boy. Wow. Well done. All right. Things we like to see, man. Starting off early. Come on.
Oh,
And
come
of
on.
course,
I
striker
think
Antonio.
I don't find Rashford is having a good game. Like he
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
his headspace is not there. Like,
And this is, ooh, and it wasn't even a header, it was a shoulder.
but that's all they need to get on it, because the ball coming at pace, that's the direction.
Yeah, correct. Because it was a good ball. Huh? That's to say how good the ball was. All you had to do is get a nice touch on it, glance it in. Yeah, you're correct.
I think Rashford
Striker.
and probably who else? Greenwood fits, I think Greenwood fits.
Yeah. You can bring on Greenwood and Sancho.
Ronaldo, please. Oh
Nah,
my goodness.
save. You mad or what? You mad or what?
Oh my
Not
goodness.
today, boy.
Ronaldo.
Not today.
The point.
Not today. Come on,
Ronaldo.
Ramsdale. Ramsdale definitely have 4 points, 4 saves now, 1 point. Come on, Ramsdale. Definitely have 4 saves now.
Come on, Ronaldo. But I need Ramsdale to get save points too.
I
don't
think
know how
that
he wins.
Ramsdale should definitely be on 4 saves right now. I think so.
Yeah, I think he has to be 3 for the least.
I'll bring that up just now. Okay, who's our striker and what's up for there?
We're not having a good game though. Striker. I would go. We gotta go Watkins. We gotta go with form right now, I guess. And as y'all pointed out, he has some decent amount of games coming up, minus the Liverpool game, I believe.
No,
Nino.
Alberto, we're talking about El Neni. El Neni is El Nino. All right, Nuno Torres. I like that name.
Nuno Torres. Wow.
I like it. Newcastle versus Burnley is a draw. So either keeper, defender is Cancelo, mid is Smith, row. Unfortunately, striker is Vardy. I taking that, Robin. What do you think, Antonio?
Who Vardy? Oh yeah, that's actually a good. That's good shouts right there,
Yeah.
Smith Rowe. I wanted to go with Smith Rowe because Newcastle not looking the greatest. Let's be real.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, let's get into the let's do a quick preview one time. Let me see. We have 40, right? We have a few more minutes to go. We could slowly, we could take our time with the preview. Let's go through that one time. So we'll preview game week 15. Of course, we will show our teams. And let's show our teams quickly. We didn't show. Let me show you my team at least, or how I'm doing so far. So far, 66 points. I have Smith Rowe to come off. I had Regulon on the bench, which was a big boo-boo on my part because I could have had him for Cancelo, but that's all right. Regulon will stay in my team, and I will bring him for the Norwich game, obviously, because he's doing what I know he will do. But I have him in my draft team, so most important. So of course, Cody, you know me, Cody and Sa double up. That paid off really well. Cancelo and Trent didn't blank, but they didn't do what they usually do. So 2 points. Of course, Captain Salah, no words needed for him. Always Captain Salah. If you don't Captain Salah, well, then I wish you the best. Of course, nothing from Gallagher of note. Rafinha with that clutch penalty. Otherwise, my score would have looked completely different. Nothing from Antonio, nothing from Vardy. And of course, Pookie the man, he made the legend scoring again. A brilliant goal, I might say, Antonio. Right?
Yeah.
It was a brilliant goal. And of course, on my bench, Smith to come off. So, I'm no mathematician, but, 72 points roughly to come off to carry me up to there. And if Smith gets any bonus points. And currently, right now, I'm at 70K. So hopefully I can get a jump up with, hopefully the sun goal does not hurt my rank too much. Hopefully the ESR balances it out. Hopefully, Antonio. If I had regular one, I would not have worried. But that's nice run there from Party. And of course, we want to begrudgingly highlight the guy on top of our head-to-head. Of course, anybody watching this that knows who is Stefan Chapman, please let us know. We're trying to get in contact with them, an email, something, anything. So he's on 65 points right now. He is up there. Wow, 39K rank so far, 91 points in total. Brilliant. So he had Sanchez, Semedo, Trent, and James. He had Gallagher, Salah, of course, captain. He had Jota and Smith Rowe. Not bad at all. So his midfield looking really good. And he had Kane, Jimenez, and Antonio. So he's hoping for Kane to score or do something, some kind of FPL return. All right, not bad from you, Stefan. And as usual, thank you for keeping the seat warm. All right. So,
my screen there.
all right, so we have Antonio team ready to show.
Ronaldo!
Oh gosh, boy. Ah,
Let's go!
no, man. No.
Let's go!
Well, guys, that's the end of our stream. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. It's been nice. Antonio, thanks for coming.
Come on, there's more to come. There's more to come. Who assisted though? Let's see.
Lindelof, right? Oh, Nuno Tavares there.
Son.
Rashford. Rashford with the assist. Yeah. Yes, Robin. Soak it in.
Sweet. I think I shared my screen there.
Yeah. Have it up. Yeah, just show you. Right.
All right.
Ooh, 73. Wow, Papa love.
All right, guys. So
look at you.
This is my correct team. Yes, I think this is it. Yeah. So I've been suffering this season when it comes to FPL, to be very honest. But this game was like a little changer because my rank, I was in like in the 2 millions, and right now I'm like the 1.8, I believe. So I dropped a lot with the green arrows aspect. So thank for that. I have James coming off for Smith Rowe, regular one with the assist and clean sheet so far, I believe. The rest of the backline didn't do much. My midfield came through clutch for me this round. So I had Mount, I had Captain Salah, of course, Madison, and Mane with the 2 points. But Mane with the pre-assist and stuff, I'm not really fancy in the pre-assist because pre-assist don't really count for anything in FPL, sadly. So I might be getting rid of Mane and bringing the godfather of football there, Ronaldo, soon. So we'll see how that goes. St. Maximan, I made a gamble with either St. Maximan or Callum Wilson, and I end up keeping St. Maximan. So that's what happened there. Oh, wait, this is not my other team. Let me show you my other team real quick.
So much teams. Yeah. That was what, the B team?
Yeah, that's the B team that has to play for monthlies. All right, so this is my A team. Right.
Still good.
This team was actually I was actually 2.3 in the millions. And now I'm at 1.8 and I just got points. So hopefully I keep on going down the ladder and hope for the best. I could do like Jared and bust my bench boost soon and get the right call and jump up. Let's go, Smith Rowe!
Yes! Come on! Oh, the God, boy! Come on! Taking that! Let's go! Let us go! Come on! Let me go! Come on, guys!
2-all, It's 2-all already,
Let's go!
Martinelli onside, man. He's onside.
Martinelli, you're onside. Right. Martinelli, one time. You see that? One time. No second. Woo! Come on, you got us. Let me go.
Oh, no. Wait.
I like where you pause there, Somebody else. Oh, shucks. Aubameyang was offside.
Nah. I think he move in time.
Okay. I ain't playing that, you know.
Uban known for doing that, you know. He got a goal because of that
Yes.
already.
Guys, and as Antonio could tell you, that was a very suppressed celebration. He sees my usual. I'm behaving for the camera, right, Antonio?
I wasn't behaving for the camera, to be honest. Once I saw that score there,
Nah,
I was
passion.
and then they
Oh, it
have
buffered. Yeah, Robin.
two former Real Madrid players scoring for both teams right there.
I know, yeah, you beaming. Yeah, for sure. All right, the game can stay like this. I'll be happy. What you say, Antonio?
No, I want Real goals. I want Smith to score one more and Ronaldo score one more. They could go 3 or they could go 5. Well, I don't really care. They still goals to score.
We want goals. All
I
right,
want
all right.
goals. Goals win games.
Robin, what you say? Based on the temperature of the game, you think 2-2 is a good fair score? I mean, early still, eh? Anything could happen right now, and it could. Well, yellow cards can share, red cards can share. Now look at what's going on there with El Neni and Rashford, right? And you know I was going to call Stephon, and I was just about to call Stephon.
Sancho has gone a little invisible since the game has started.
Yeah, Sancho. Yeah. Sancho has gone invisible.
I think they need to fix that.
I'm glad for Martinelli. A goal last game, assist today. I love it. And you see, this is what the fans have been clamoring with an Arteta about. Let him play. He's a good player. Glad. And it was good to see us react to it. Us is not a team in recent that reacts well. Well, yes, David. Come on. Arsenal. Let me see where I wonder, boy. David, check your WhatsApp there, David. Check your WhatsApp there. Let me message you real quickly there.
Jared, I mean, my captain scored points on our C team.
Who's your captain? We say that again?
Ronaldo.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, in our seat. Oh. Well,
guys,
I think Jota will still have more points than him because wait. Yeah. Jota will have more points.
Yeah, when you remember to the show, guys. Jared, when you remember to the show.
Can they come in here? Just bringing
Big
up
up the
the
goats. Big up one of the goats.
Let me see what's going on here.
On this point,
Hey! All right. Robin saying, nah, 3-2. All right. Sew! Yes. Blue is the color. No. Red. London is red and always will be red, Alberto. Right? Roja. No azul.
But I think this season is going to be this like the best season when it comes to whoever winning the league. Like
The finish, yeah.
The finish gonna be,
I think the finish will be crazy.
yeah. I want to reach on to that point where I remember that season where Man City, Man United, and they had like last game. I feel like if we could reach that would be really good.
But that dog of yours is an Arsenal fan, I could tell. He's forcing to watch Real Madrid, but that's an Arsenal fan.
That's nothing. Right, so regular confirmed 3 bonus points.
Yeah.
Royal 2, Loris 1. Alright, nice. We inside.
We inside. Wait, regular come off the bench.
No, the game isn't the game done.
Hey, Sumit. Oh,
Yeah, the game done.
passing through. Huh?
The game done.
Oh, game done. Woo!
Yes.
Regular. Taking that. Regular draft points. Whoa, big up Sumit from Super. How things, bro?
Dalo is playing a decent game, you know.
Yeah. Dalo getting in those challenges. He's really playing well. He's playing really well.
Him and Telly is making some decent tackles and runs forward. I like that.
Team looking good. Team looking really good. Both teams, they're up for the challenge. They're not playing terrible. They're up for the challenge. But I like what's happening. Both teams are woken by conceded. Which shouldn't be all the time, but they woke up.
Come
They're
on,
like, all
Odegaard.
right, we
Pass the switch
conceded.
through there.
Come on. Odegaard, that's Odegaard. Right, Martinelli, telling me there.
Oh,
Telling me, oh, hard luck. That was Tomiyasu, yeah. Tomakafu. Hard luck there, guys. Yeah. Couldn't do anything there about that, Ramsey. Tough. But it's a good game so far, guys. A nice game. Better than some of the previous games before. Let me poke a little bit. The way life going these days is gonna be a funny. Boy, bro. Trust me, hey, that could really happen, you know. You that's not a joke, Robin. That could seriously happen, man. You could run away and go and win the Champions League. The way things going right now, you're very right. You're very, very, very right. Ooh, Dalo again, boy. I must say, Dalo having a real good game, boy. Yeah, boy. In the absence of Varane and in the absence of Maguire and at B, he's getting Dalo playing really well, boy. Come El Neni. Right, yeah. Yeah, well, you're looking good in Sumit. You're looking good. It's a nice balanced game. It's better than the last few fixtures at Old Trafford. The last few have not been, they've been kind of, but not too. But this one good. It's going real good. Nice end-to-end action. The players into it. Nobody slacking off. It's good football so far. Real good football. Fred with with an assist. So yeah, it's a good game so far. Yeah, Robin. I'm really impressed with him for this game. He's playing real good. I mean, of course, as much as I'm an Arsenal fan, the players that he's facing are not, of any crazy caliber, right? I'll be fair. But you have to beat what's in front of you, and I must say he's handling the challenge very well. Because our players are, if anything, quick. We have quick players, so he's handling that really well. Yes, Martinelli. Ooh. Come on. Who's that? Party? Yes, Party. Control it. Yes, Tomakafu. Take your time. Odegaard. I've been bad talking Odegaard for a few games. Well, Antonio could attest to this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh gosh. Come on, Nuno. No, Nuno. That's the second time he give the ball away in a bad position there, Nuno. Come on. All right, Antonio. Time for our usual fun aspect. While we watching the game here, let's make a quick mental 11, no? And
Sure.
you'll ask for some help from the crowd, from the comments. Let's make a quick mental 11. I'm not seeing the other guys at all. So I guess they're not joining us today. All right, no problem. We held down the fort well. Thanks. I want to thank the comment section a lot. Thank Robin, David, Alberto. Thanks for coming through, guys. Thanks, Sumit. Thanks for the company. Thanks for your comments, of course. And thanks for good input and the laughs, of course. And we have a few more. Still have a good bit in the game to go first to get a decider. And first, for ESR to score one more goal for us. Antonio, how does that sound?
Mm-hmm. Okay, level that.
Yeah. Imagine Fred, boy. Fred. Maguire, boy. Come on, El Neni. Show them what you can do. El Nino. Good ball. Good diagonal. Come on, Tomakafu. Yes, Tomakafu. Let me go. Right. Switch the play. Switch it. All right. We will take that. Martinelli. Show them what you can do.
Tamayasu Carlos, you call him?
Tomakafu. A man tweeted that the other day. Tomakafu, why died? I was like, what? Tomakafu. Hit him the fan, Tomakafu. Right? Come on, Matt. Party here. We looking good, man. Knocking the ball well. Waiting for the opening. Taking our time. Nuno. Hard luck, Nuno. Come on. All right. So let me bring up my let's bring it up to the screen. So of course we're gonna do a mental 11. So guys, if you want to weigh in here, so a mental 11 is basically where we just pick 11 players that we think will be good for the upcoming game week 15. So we looked at all the fixtures, we removed the fixtures now, and we're going to try and pick a team Based on the upcoming fixtures about my young. Oh! Come on, Nuno. Please don't beat it over. No! Come, you can leave it for Martinelli. Martinelli was scoring that.
Nuno was
Oh!
to at least jump and head it downwards to make
That was a
tricky.
good ball from White. Who was that? White? Jesus Christ. That was White.
That's why I like White. Aaron is bringing up that point to me recently. It's a good passer of the ball from
Yeah. No, he's a good. I wouldn't deny that. He's a good passer of the ball. Oh boy, it would have been just perfect if Aubameyang had scored there. Or Nuno did the right thing. Martinelli should have called him and I said, leave it. Should have said something to him. Come on, Smith Rowe. Win the ball back. Come on, Party. Right. Let's get the ball taken. Let's go. Sakadinho! There we go. Yes, Robin. That's normally what we like to happen when we want players to leave. We want them to play good and we get a good price on them. But tell me, y'all miss him.
Let's go, boys.
Look at those triangles. What the hell? Ball boy. Ooh. Not at all. You mad or what? Not at all. And of course, we want to say we're very happy to see that Gabriel is in good health. I don't know if you know Antonio. He recently had to fight off a robber with who was wielding a baseball bat. Someone tried to rob him in his own home. Yeah, and he fought him off. Yeah, that was just what? What today is? Thursday? That would have been Tuesday or so.
Wow.
So a few days before the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, craziness. Of course, you remember when Sayad had to protect Ozil that one time against those mad guys on the motorcycles. Ramsdale! Hey, let's check on Ramsdale save points. So far, Ramsdale made 6 saves. Bruh. So Ramsdale is on 3 points so far. De Gea made no saves as yet, as of note. That he might have made him just made 1, but not. Hey!
Pretty much like this, I'll be at 80 points.
Hey!
Oh my goodness!
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. What? Wow,
Smith.
I'm not glad. Don't get me wrong.
Smith don't like any team. Smith doesn't like any team in red.
Don't get me wrong, you know. I just thought it was a pen. Let me see.
What? That is not a pen.
What is not a pen, though? I'm an Arsenal fan, but nah.
Vanna review, nah.
I had to see that. I have to see it again.
I just want to see who's taking the penalty. That's all I want to see.
Obviously, Ronaldo.
We haven't seen that yet since Bruno missed that pen.
Nah, Bruno not taking any pen again. You forgot what happened in the last fiasco.
Bag in it. Like, I'm just on the front of it.
Yeah, the must review it is a penalty. That's a pen.
Oh,
fair is fair.
That's just again, yes?
That's a pen. Yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen. Yeah, fair is fair. I'm nothing but fair. Look, last night, the Atlanta Hawks won a basketball game last night by cheating. I'll be real, that's my team. But we cheat. He pulled the guy jersey just before he made a jump shot and would have tied the game. Yeah, it's a pen. Yeah, that's a pen. So Ronaldo. 3. Well, big save. Ramsdale with the chest.
It don't matter. It don't matter to me, because I might have Ronaldo against you, but I have Bruno in my draft.
Right. Don't worry, Ramsdale save points here. Penalty. Watch this. Big save.
Hey, I could do that, you know.
Down the middle.
If I could do that. Let Bruno take it.
Yeah, that's a pen. All day, every day.
Ronaldo taking it.
Duh. What's this big monumental save now? Wait, what's this save now?
Hey, I pray in the I want that to happen because I have Ramsdale in my post. But I don't want this. I don't want the Ronaldo take a slaughter like that now.
I ain't watching, yo. Big save. Come, Robin. David, send your powers, David.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Down the middle now.
Yeah.
I said that. Down the middle. Big save. That's all you had to do. Down the middle. Ronaldo.
You see why I brought Ronaldo now? You see why I brought Ronaldo now? I good.
Yeah, that's a brace now, you know.
I needed that.
Yeah, that'll help you out. And not much people would have brought him in as yet. They were waiting. Oh, Ramsey. Could have done better there. Yeah, Ramsey, he moved too early to us. Fred have 2 assists now, yes? We
Fred with our brace of assists, I'll be back talk this guy.
when Fred looking better than Mbemo.
But Fred has 2 goals for this season already, yeah?
Yeah, we know. Early in the season. All right, Saka is on. Saka is on for Smith Rowe. Well, all right, that's it. We get the Smith Rowe points. I will take that. Can't get vexed for that. I will take it. I will take that. Smith Rowe points.
Fred not having a terrible game, but you see that what he doing in the beginning when the game was in that course.
Yeah. Was sus as ever. All right, I must put it up. Big up, Robin. Stew. Yeah, man. Watch Old Trafford. All right, Antonio. Let's start with our mental 11, like as we usually do here when we're doing our shows. Ooh. Actually, no. That's now. Before we get into that. Where is my right? Boom. Share. All right. So let's run through this.
And my group saying United is back, and a man was like, it's only Arsenal.
Lol. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whatever that. Forget him. Lol.
Yes, Robert.
Someone here in my Twitter group saying, did anyone join me and transfer Ronaldo in? Lol. Enjoying life, man. All right, Antonio, let's run through the fixtures real quickly. So West Ham playing Chelsea. Who are we looking for? Who are we looking at? You think this will be the one finally, Antonio, or are we sticking with Fornals? Bowen?
Definitely Fornals. Fornals has been like the most lively player in that entire team. So I will go for Fornals because while they're playing home, so they have a little home advantage there, and they're not a team to just sit down and take licks from big boys. Chelsea, and I have a thing against the first games on the morning. I feel like it's always a low scoring game unless it's Liverpool or whatever. But Chelsea, Rich James for the points, If Mount gets the start again, definitely Mount to look out for Mount. So I will most likely be starting Mount. If not, I'll have to put someone really good at my bench to come in. So yeah.
Yeah, solid. I will stick with Antonio. Chelsea conceding, but Antonio's not the man that's scoring as of late. But I'll stick with Antonio. I have to. As Gabe made a really good point. If I sell him right now in truth. But I'm really considering keeping him. And stick with I'll stick with him, and of course for Chelsea, Reece James. I think, but the thing is, West Ham have been setting up really well against the big teams and really forcing the big teams and getting some good results. They didn't do it. They didn't do Oh wow. Oh yeah, boy. So let's see what they could do. I'll go to Reece James, and of course I'll go with Antonio. Newcastle, Burnley. This is a good game to try and bring in some. I'm really contemplating either bringing in Corney and bringing in Dennis, but I'm thinking of bringing Madison or Dennis. But this game is reminding me I should definitely probably bring in Corney. Corney looking like a good asset here. Corney, and of course Wilson, even though he's on a sinking ship, he is scoring goals still. And so then that's why I want from a striker.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want.
And of course, he's trying to get himself sold in January, probably before the relegation. So smart boy.
Yeah,
Smart boy. Who you have for Newcastle and Burnley?
Callum Wilson. Well, actually, oh my God, St. Maximan. I'm hoping that they don't do anything crazy like last game where they got carded in the earlys and they couldn't get to enjoy their football. They had to suck up a lot of pressure and only came up with 1 point. So yeah, I'll go with St. Maximan. That's my boy from day one. And I will go with Cornet for Burnley. I have the feel like this good game going to be a 0-0 game.
You feel so? I feel it'll be 0-0.
Nah, I'm not feeling a 0.
My goodness. My goodness. One time. One time. Ooh. Martinelli, boy. See why I love Martinelli? Yeah. No, I mean, yes, I said corner, but we could flip it and say burn me or Tarkovsky, yeah? Because as I said, I'm watching
Yeah,
certain
they're
games.
big boys. They're big frame players could actually make a pretty good assets in the box because they like to score from set pieces too. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. Well, there you have it. Of course, when we analyzing these kind of games, so we have to look at the previous games, and I think that based on how Burnley are playing right now, that could really a 0-0 or maybe 1-1, maybe. And this might be a game that Newcastle, I mean Burnley score because Newcastle defense are not too hot. So you never know. It could be a 1-1. Could be one of those games. Another game that could be a 1-1 or 0-0. Southampton Brighton because both teams just playing to not lose. So for Southampton, of course, I'll go back with McCarthy. And of course, for Brighton, Sanchez, I think it's a game of the keepers. The keepers might be the ones that keep their teams in the game and it'll be 0-0. What do you think, Antonio?
um, definitely, yeah, could do that. But I think at this point, this game week actually has potential for like a lot of goals. I was thinking it could be the previous game week where they had like 30 plus, but um, definitely this game week, I feel like now is the time for you to make your transfers for your big boy. Well, I wouldn't say a big boy, but for like your consistent players. So maybe for the we looking at Hampton.
Yeah,
Your player actually, Che Adams, he was very alive and present in that previous game. And I like what I saw.
yeah.
He was shooting. He got a nice goal from his head, from my head in the box. Brighton has been looking the greatest, but they aren't looking the worst as well. And they could bring in the attacking returns. Lamptey came on and Lamptey assisted.
Yes, yes.
Oh, how does that
Hey!
miss that? How
Hey!
can Aubameyang miss that?
Oh! Oh my goodness.
How does he do that? How does he do that?
That's what the hell? That's easy food for Wamiyang there. Easy food.
How do you miss from such? Was it second time you
Ah.
miss from point blank range? You know, they need. I just feel it for you sometimes. You know?
Yes, Alberto's. Ronaldo was saving up just to score against us, and yeah. Someone saying hat trick time for Ronaldo.
Sweet.
Yeah, see my foot. And next 5 games blank. That's a great shout you bring up there, Brighton. Definitely time to bring in Brighton.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be time. I'm bringing Lamptey. Sorry, I think Lamptey might be as now that Livermento falling off a little bit. Might be a good time
Perfect
as
replacement too, because it's a good switch. It's like
yeah, it's a like for like good switch. I
advice, yeah.
think that's a brilliant shout. And I don't think Brighton fixtures too terrible. Let's look ahead real quickly now. I don't think Brighton fixtures too terrible. Brighton playing Spurs, that's not terrible. Brighton playing Wolves, that's definitely not terrible. And then Man U, so not too bad, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad at all. All right. So of course we run through that one. So Wolves Liverpool. Of course, we have to pick a player, Antonio. Liverpool conceding. Wow, we bring on Eddie and Ketia. And Lacazette. Okay. I'll take that. So Aubameyang off, Odegaard off, and Eddie and Ketia and Lacazette on. All right. And leave one left on Martinelli. I'll take that. All right. Keep the energy up. All right. Come on. 3-3. Let me go. Right. Wolves, Liverpool. I'm going with Jimenez because, as I said, the top 3 these years conceding. And of course, I'm going to go with Thiago. I think Thiago could do something here in this game. This could be a Thiago game.
Thiago, all right.
Let me hear you.
I would definitely go for
Look this fraud. Look this fraud. Wait, we'll go see. You can hear me. You can hear me. You can hear me.
It's how we
Yeah,
came
man,
in.
yeah,
It's how
man.
we came in time to discuss this Liverpool game.
I come in and I come in and have to. Nah, I know he's a busy man. He's a busy man. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome,
What's up?
Samir. Welcome, Samir.
Samir,
You see what I Samir, you see what I showed you? The water I showed you, the broth. I tell you, drinking this broth with ESR to score a goal. You see, Samir?
But he's my first sub, so I get through.
I get you too.
One of us
He
had
my
our
first sub
Yeah.
for Rhys
But more,
James.
Gerard called me, Antonio. When he called me, boy, the game start Tuesday, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. He asking me what to do, start Vardy, don't start Vardy, etc. I said, hey, what, start Vardy, play Rafinha, ESR first sub, because James or Alonso might play together now, boy.
Yeah.
And so said, so done now, boy. He get through, you know, he not, you know, he get through.
I get through. I needed something to help Pookie now. You know, Pookie can do it all by himself, you know?
Yeah, he can do it by himself.
Hey,
Because
sure.
right now, what saved me was Sa, Pookie, and Cody. That's what saved me there, you know, because not much people will have them. I think their ownership is like in the 3% or so now. So that's what helped me. Yeah. Well, you came just in time. We now running through we now doing the preview real quick here. So we now touching on the Wolves Liverpool. What do you think will be the best? We have to pick a Wolves asset, the best Wolves asset and the best Liverpool asset, Shimiran. And it came in time as a Liverpool fan. Give us some insight.
Wolves shaking the attack, boy, but because you're expecting Jimenez and Wang Yichan to be doing wonders now, but so far they haven't fired as much as they would like. Jimenez look kind of out of the game against who they played last. Think Leeds? Who they played last? This game we going. Who they played last? I can't remember who it is. But they didn't look too threatening now, boy, in terms of up top from Jimenez especially. So I would say Sa is a good keeper to have, 5 million, right? I know you have him.
Yes, of course.
There is a real good budget enabler, 4.3 million. He is get bonus points too, so he looking like a good pick. Cody is a good pick, but I mean Inner is a better pick because Inner you can get the assists or you can get the bonus points quicker than Cody, right? That's just that point alone now. I would say pick Inner over Cody, but Cody's not a bad shout because he's a short starter. So that's the Wolves' assets. Liverpool, I mean, you know, the normal 3, normal 4. Salah, Mane, Jota, Trent. Low-key shout is Robertson. He catching some form.
Yeah.
He's still expensive, eh? He's expensive, but his ownership is way lower than Trent or the third choice Jota in terms of third choice Liverpool asset. Mane look kind of, I wouldn't say he didn't look clinical in this game now. So I wouldn't say pick him over Jota right now. But I mean, this game looks like a game is a 2-0 game for me, not a 4-0 like last game or 4-1.
Right, correct.
It's more as a 2-0 kind of game towards Liverpool. So yeah,
I think that
3.
Liverpool.
My 3 is I think my 3 is Salah, Jota, Trent, and I keep it that for a while.
Yeah. Well, to be real with you, I feel like keeping Cody in my back line. I just have a feeling, boy. I know it might hurt me, but I have regular on. I played 5 at the back this week.
Yeah, well, I mean, Cody's an ex-Liverpool player too, so you never know.
Yeah.
You know, he might have a vendetta or something like that, but he's one of our old wonder boys that has gone on to be successful in the league. So I'm props to him, you know, glad for him.
That's not bad. Oh, gosh, Lacazette. All right, next. All right, we'll leave that one as that one. Watford City. Let's see if we could get some agreement here. So Watford and the ascendancy, must say, playing good. They're playing without any fear. Do we?
Yeah.
If you have Dennis, do you drop Dennis or you keep your Dennis? Antonio, we'll go with you. Who's your assets for these games?
It's really hard to drop Dennis because Dennis has been showing that he can play against the big boys and he can score. He don't really care who he play against. He's showing up and he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
So it's hard to really talk about City now. Like and City, I always say City would score 4 goals and 3 goals, but they would always concede that one, and I feel like that one would come from Dennis. So
Or King.
I might start him.
Wait, whoever have the
Huh?
game on, you
Turn
had to
off,
mute
huh?
it, eh? We don't want to get sued.
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Yeah, we don't want to get sued.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right, yeah, Antonio.
So yeah, I might start Dennis for this
Yeah.
game. But I have
Yeah, I think that's a good shout.
That's not bad shot at all, you know.
Yeah, good shout. Because they conceding, huh?
Yeah.
Liverpool conceding,
Yeah, they are
Chelsea
conceding,
conceding,
yeah, they are
City conceding. But City have the best defense right now in the league, huh? So, but still, they conceding. So,
In terms of what goals conceded,
yeah, Chelsea have the best. City best defensive team right now. Away and home.
Okay.
Chelsea
Because they
only
don't concede big chances, you see. That's
Yeah,
what's going on
that's
with them.
ah.
That's what it is.
That
They
is
don't
it.
concede big chances.
It's always some kind of sturgeon, kind
Yeah.
of bundling the ball, kind of goal, kind of
Yeah,
thing. Now.
they don't concede big chances.
Yeah. Shamir, who's your assets for Wolves and Man City?
Well, I brought in King over Dennis
Okay.
this game week, right? As an enabler for other moves. And I brought King because he has better underlying stats for the last 6 game weeks than Dennis, and Dennis outperforming his XG X assist, right? So that's why I brought in King. Now, that being said, Dennis is the more clinical and does get more returns than King at the moment. So honestly, either one of those two are good assets to have as
Right.
an enabler for your squads because they're cheap, right? And they do get returns. And I think after this fixture, they have a run of 4 games that are good fixtures, like winnable now.
Right.
So so I would say, you know, either one asset is fine, you know. They're around the same price.
Something happened. I think Fred got a wicked knock in the face there. It was
Nah, I think
Fred.
I found him on the field.
Oh, somebody's came on the field. Okay. Oh no. Okay. I thought something.
On if I watch my game, I'll be behind, boy. I wonder. Hey, Lingard playing.
Yeah, and he playing good too.
Well, he might try in his Ragnick system, eh? You know, those kind of runners, pressing.
Yeah, that's it. We
Might do
were
well. He
discussing that earlier.
He might do well. He
That
might do well.
pressing game. Yeah.
Yeah, he might do well.
All right. Well, for me, Watford City definitely have to go. Dennis, and of course for City, I'll
Let's
go
go
with
United.
Cancelo.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
I'll go with Cancelo.
Oh gosh, and I'm not getting no hat trick. Don't bring that into existence now, boy. If you get some form, maybe tough. There's a
Wow,
tough choices, you know. Tough
that was
choices to
Tamakafu
have.
there. Well done, Tamakafu. Woo!
Oh wow, why you paying $1 for that? Cafu,
If the man perform good, Ronaldo, FPL teams will shake up, you know, because just now they have a good fixture run coming up.
Yeah, a lot of guys gonna own him, buy him. Somebody already talking about on Twitter. They're gonna bring him in. I'm glad.
Bring
Have
him.
fun with that. And Shamir, are you tempted to bring in Ronaldo? Thank
Nah,
you.
I have my funds tied up elsewhere. I'm not bringing it.
Yeah. I'm gonna look further. Yeah.
Hey,
Ronaldo
Yeah, I
coming
have other
off.
assets that.
Hey,
Good game,
Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
coming off.
Yeah, I have other
Good game,
assets
good
that
game.
perform for me. So,
Yeah, me too. That perform consistently and
Yeah,
reliable.
yeah.
Yeah.
I brought you. I bring in Ronaldo.
Yeah, we know. We're not surprised,
We
Antonio.
know-
That's
we
why I
know-
didn't
we
ask
know
you.
that,
We're
we
not
know that, yeah.
surprised.
I'm not saying I'm bringing in. I brought in Ronaldo.
You had him already.
Already?
You just
Yeah,
re-brought him.
I made that.
For this
that-
game week?
that-
For this
Nah,
game
no,
week?
Yeah.
I made that transfer Jared last night.
Yeah, he have him. He returned. He didn't bring him in. He returned because you had him before.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I had him as well, but I sold him a while ago. But so you didn't get him for this fix.
Nah, I
two
didn't
goals
get
here?
for the team. I didn't get for the team.
No, he got him for
Ah,
game
shit.
week 18 and stuff.
Yeah, because they have nice run of games coming up. Next they play in Crystal
Yeah.
Palace, then Burnley, Norwich.
Yeah, they have good games coming up. Yeah, agreed.
I see Ronaldo running straight to the tunnel. What's going on there?
Yeah, something happened. Maybe he has to go to the restroom. Nothing wrong with that.
Oops.
All right, Leeds, Brentford.
Oh wait, before we move on to the Man City, people talking about Foden replacement. Just top 2 off the top of my head is Gundogan and Bernardo Silva.
Okay.
Tread lightly on both, but
Okay.
Bernardo Silva looks the better one of the two.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Taking that. All right. So next up we have Leeds Brentford. A nice game. I think this is a game that I might try to bring another asset from. I like this game. as Alberto said, Bamford is back in training. He played with the junior team. He may not feature in this one, but
no.
but that's good news. Not for me, but for Rafinha, because maybe now Rafinha could play his role a bit better, have a target man, might get more assists and maybe more goals. You never know, because Bamford, if anything, is a great center forward. Even if he does not score, he's really good at holding up that ball and bringing in the other guys. So let's hope eventually, and Leeds have some decent fixtures coming up. I watched their run and they're looking good. So for me, with Leeds, of course, you cannot go wrong with Meslier, and you cannot go wrong with Pinnock also for Brentford. Right now, Brentford is Chelsea B, and their defenders doing all the hard work in terms of scoring. So yeah, I think I will definitely go with those assets. And again, guys, we just don't want to call random names, but we call it names that that performing, that causing trouble. And again, we want to give you all names for your bench. Remember your bench. So Meslier might be a good second keeper, but of course nobody wastes money on a keeper. So Rafinha, if you don't have Rafinha, Cooper might be a good asset to bring in, because Leeds again have some decent fixtures coming in and he's getting some end product. So Cooper might not be a bad choice. Because Ealing was the best defender for the while, but obviously he got injured and whatnot. So Cooper, I think, has slotted in very well and bringing in some decent. And of course, James is not a bad shout, but I won't waste your money on James yet. But yeah, guys, take it away now. Shamir, you wanna let me know who you think Leeds and Brentford?
Well, I mean, for the last couple of games, he was banking on Tony. He wasn't as involved in the Tottenham game. Just I think purely the tactics from Conte. And I think Thomas Frank kind of misread his plays as well now. So he didn't really get involved as much, although towards the end he did get some chances, etc. So if you have Tony, I would stick with him for this game, right? Leeds could still concede, right? From Leeds, I mean, you can't go wrong with Rafinha, right? If you have him in the squad, keep him for a while. You mentioned Cooper, which is a good shout. He's their captain now. He leading a back line, which is under a lot of stress with injuries missing, and all of that. So I really think that I feel as though Brentford have this game to win, because the fact that they need it more than Leeds, because Brentford was on a little slump at the moment. So they need a kind of bounce back game. So I feel as though Tony, these fellows will kind of be up for a little more to get those 3 points. So I looking at Tony to kind of perform for this game.
Yeah, solid. Antonio, who you have? Who you recommending?
To be honest, Leeds not conceding as much as before. That's only the defensive structure got better past 2 games. So to be honest, I might be the opposite of what Shamir said there. I would probably go for I probably could see Leeds winning this game, probably like a 1-0. Your Rafinha scoring, or changing up probably Cooper again. Cooper in form with the assist or something. So yeah, I would go for I wouldn't go anything extravagant on this game. But but Brentford has been leaking a good bit, so yeah, I would go for.
I think is it because of the defense structure changed a little bit because of injuries? Because I know they're missing Zanka, Aya. I think they're missing Aya. Is he starting Aya?
Yeah.
I think he's missing Aya as well, and I know Pinnacle is out coming back.
Henry just came back to. Risa just came back.
So they're missing a good bit, and it's still missing Raya, which I find is the biggest blow for this season.
Yeah, that's
so
the biggest blow. Yeah. For sure. That one hurt them
But
the most.
I agree with Antonio. I feel like it'll really be a tie game, a 1-0 kind of game.
Yeah.
1-0 or 1-1 kind of thing.
All right. United playing Crystal Palace. So we have a taste here. United looking good here against us. A nice challenge here, and they played well. And at home again. So another home fixture for them. For United, I'll go with Sancho, and for Palace, I'm gonna go with my boy Gallagher. I'm gonna light some candles on them. I'm gonna drink some broth for him, and hopefully he could return something. What you all think?
Well,
you know what Antonio going to say?
Of
course. All right, moving on. Shamir, who you have?
Ragnick coming next game?
Yeah, he starts officially from next game.
Yes, correct.
I do feel like Crystal Palace is gonna have the biggest of impacts. I mean, I expected more from them from this game going here. So and United home again, and the crowd giving them that energy, as you can see. Ronaldo has been doing his thing. Rashford didn't look too. He started off the game kind of slow, and he got his feet after a while. Sancho wasn't too bad, but as I said, he had his moments where he is in the game, 10 minutes out the game, in the game, then out the game for like a
Yeah.
time. So I don't know if Ragnar would go for that because he more likes intensive players pressing. So I don't know if he would go for that. But yeah. So y'all know what I say. I went for Ronaldo earlier already, but for Crystal Palace standpoint, definitely the Gallagher probabilities of scoring. Yeah, I told Jared if you have him, do drop him because of the price point and what he has done so far in terms of like attacking returns. It's hard to really look past that. And this is going to be a big game for them. So if Gallagher does pull out something here, he's definitely staying on the team. But
Yeah.
me, Ronaldo and Gallagher.
Yeah, solid. Shamir?
I saw something recently about Gallagher's new role due to McCarthy's injury, right? So when McCarthy was sweating on the field, Gallagher had a more freer role to be more of a creative outlet, right? But seeing that
McArthur.
seeing that Gallagher has to now do more defensive work, right? I feel as though his output
Not
might
to
be
cut you,
as
not to
much.
cut you. Just, all right, that's it there, that's it there. I'm not vexed, I'm not vexed. I
you
always
feel it?
have to see my team score goals. Robin, well done, Robin, well done, Robin. You got the better result. Good game, GG, as we like to say. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Arsenal tried, they really, really tried. It was not a
It
run
was a good game. It
over,
was a good game.
but
Good
that's
game.
just how it goes. And Fred the man of the match. Where you say, Antonio?
Fred. I mean, he was close to that first goal, eh? Yeah, so after he mashed the hair and I was on the
He,
ground crying.
he,
But
he assists 3 goals, eh?
yeah, he has his
True,
goals.
He assists 3 goals, eh?
Yeah, he has his goals. Yeah, between Fred
Yeah, Robin. Thanks for coming through, Robin. Thanks for
and
coming through.
Ronaldo.
That's all
Ronaldo
that
take him
man.
as well though. But
Ronaldo, good game, yeah. Ronaldo, good game.
Yeah, it was
I
a good
think,
one. It was a good one.
I
Sorry
think
to cut you there,
Smith
Shamir.
Rowe
Go
had
ahead
a
there,
good game.
Shamir.
Smith Rowe had a good game as well. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying how the Gallagher's role now has changed due to
Yeah.
McCarthy being on the pitch, right? So he may have to perform more defensive duties, and Milivojevic is now back on the field as well. And I don't know how that affects set pieces, right? Kind of Gallagher stand over some set pieces too. So I think it's a minuscule difference though. So you have him, don't drop him, and if you want him, look at the options are wrong. He's 6.1 now, so you have him, you have Fornals, you have I think Smith Rowe as well, right? Look at the players who you want, fixture run, and see who you can bring in. I know Eze and Olise is now back into contention, right? So they were taking up more the role of creator, and that's Crystal Palace midfield as well. So either one of those Gallagher is yes to have. Let's just play like that, right? For now at least. And for Man United, De Gea is a good option because they're still leaking in the back and he has some saves to make.
Correct.
So I think De Gea is a good shout to have. I personally lean towards Rashford more than Sancho,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But it's yet to be seen if Rashford can perform under Ragnick's system. I feel as though Sancho might be better suited to the system only because he came from a German upbringing. So he spent like 3-4 seasons in Germany, right? He had some influences there, right? Rashford is totally new to him. So we'll see how he adapts. And well, when Ronaldo's Ronaldo, he's a 12.5 million dollar hole. If you want him, take him. If you probably can spend the money elsewhere. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, correct.
So,
Same
yeah.
here. Same here.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, all right, fully agree with that. Next up,
Yeah.
Spurs versus Norwich. Of course, Regulon and of course, Spooky. There we go. Now, why am I picking a defender and a striker? Well, I have both. I'm hoping that the defender assists and I'm hoping the striker scores and they balance out each other. That's a good day for me. Shamir, who you have?
That's the life of FPL. That's the
Yeah.
life of FPL, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Regular's a good shout. 12 points this week again. Very good. I had Son finally came through after that gamma from long time, right? So look glad for those points. Harry Kane didn't look too bad in this game, you know. Neither did Emerson Royal, who looked very good. So either one of those Spurs defenders are good options to have.
Right.
I will go Son over Kane just for form wise right now. Although Kane is somebody to just pop in and drop in 2 goals, 3 goals against a Norwich side that doing good right now. For Norwich, Timo Pukki and Max Aarons are good shouts. Are good shouts. Those are my
Yeah.
picks for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Antonio?
Definitely back on the Sun train as of now. I just wanted to see how they would have played against Brentford. He should have gotten justice. Everybody saying he should have gotten justice for the Cano's one goal.
Yeah, he should have. He should have. They robbed him for that.
Yeah. But as I feel for you, I feel like if those big guys don't have him, then I can't give them any points. But Spurs definitely regular on Sun. I don't think I have the funds for Sun, but I do have regular on. So I'll be playing regular on for sure. I can see the clean sheet coming and probably the assist again, who knows, because regular on scored an assist in the past few games, so why not? Norwich, but I know Jared sake, he has cookies, so he gets a cookie goal. I am banking against that because I have Dyer and one team on regular in. So for me, I'll go to regular for the Spurs game and for Norwich. Norwich, I'll go with Pookie.
Right. That's the only correct answer,
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Villa Leicester. Tricky one. Tricky one. I like it with poised. Villa climbing, doing well. Leicester kind of tuttering, finding some decent form of late, getting other goals elsewhere finally, easing some pressure off of Vardy. What we have for this game? I'm going Watkins and I'm going Vardy. Talk to me, Antonio.
Yeah, that's a good choice because I would have gone for the same
Yeah.
thing. Watkins has been coming back into his form and they have some nice run of games coming up, even after the Leicester game. Leicester has been conceding. They like to concede
Yeah.
and try to make back up for it with goals, but definitely Watkins is the guy because like he's the focal point of that team right now. Give him service and he will finish for you. Leicester, Vardy didn't have a great game last game. He came off before the 90 minutes. As I said, once he doesn't have that co-partner in with him, Kelechi Daka, those guys, he doesn't show up because he doesn't get the help. But Madison came in clutch for me, so hopefully Madison can do the same again for this game. But
You had him?
Yeah, I have Madison. I bought you Madison.
Get through.
Yeah. But yeah. This team has been running really good. This Aston Villa team more compact. So
Yeah,
see
definitely.
this game being like a 2-all or a 2-1 somewhere there, 2-all, 2-1, and given Aston Villa's home form, I might probably lean to Aston Villa. So yeah, probably a Watkins, but I'll Watkins double. Right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
taking that.
Not bad, not bad.
And if
Before I
Vardy
go to
goes-
Shamir, I'm generally thinking of bringing in Watkins for Antonio, or Dennis. It's on my mind, but I'll let you guys know. Yeah, go ahead, Shamir.
Yeah, I agree with Antonio fully. I think Jared have this team playing a lot better than it was before. The defensive structure or the defensive setup, I know to other teams
Thanks,
attacking them has been
Alberto. Take care, man. Yes, Shamir.
their setup has been a lot better of late. They conceding I think a lot less big chances, and as well as creating a lot more offensively as well. I think Target and Cash really doing some work down those wings, those flanks. Ollie is their talisman from last season, and this season he'll carry on again the torch. He's a good price right now, 7.5, 7.4. Right? If somebody looking to move on from the Antonio, which I would not necessarily advise right now due to his fixtures turning good in the game week 16, right? So
Right.
I wouldn't jump from him yet. But if you're fed up, wait. I would say go Watkins over Jimenez. If you have the funds or whatever, right? And yeah, also I think this guy is doing pretty well for them as well. I think Leon Bailey starting to get a little, a little something. Representing Caribbean good. And for Leicester, I'm looking at Madison and Harvey Barnes, right? Because I think Barnes came back in and he's providing that kind of width to that front three that they needed, that they were missing from before, right? They played a little too narrow before. I think Harvey Barnes, he's getting those pockets of space. He's attacked that byline pretty hard and puts in those crosses and stuff for Vardy, right? And for the late runs of Madison as well. So the assets you should be looking at from both sides are Target, Cash, and Watkins. And for Leicester, Madison, Barnes, and your boy Vardy, if he starts this week again.
Yeah.
This game here.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good shout. He mightn't even. But I think you will. I think you will start.
I think you get at least a half. At least a half.
Yeah, you get a half. Because
Yeah, at
I
least.
wasn't too frightened when he played him. Because I was like, right, he makes sense. Play him for
Yeah.
a while, take him off. Play him for a little bit in the next one.
Yeah.
He's a goal scorer, and what you need goals. Goals
Yeah.
win games. So you can't
Agreed.
run away from that. Right. So next up, of course, last but certainly not least, we have Everton facing Arsenal on the Monday. So of course that means first we'll be we could probably do our next live, or we'll be shooting right after that game, because again the game weeks are tight, or the game week is Friday, but we'll see. So of course Everton, right now this game, I don't know what to call this game, because I think this game will be mad. I think it'll be full of cards. It's going to be a crazy game. I want to go with Gray, and I want to go with Saka Dino. I feel Gray and Saka might be the two guys that pop up here, and I'm looking at Gray as an asset later on when Richarlison comes back, I think. But not right now. Not right now. Ashami, let's start with who you think.
Yeah, definitely Gray. He looked well up fit against Liverpool. He looked very threatening. Townsend not so much. So just some pure eye test and then start some chances and stuff. Gray's better asset. I'm not too sure if DCL back in like light training and
No, not yet,
stuff like
not
that,
yet. But he's on the
right? Oh well.
coming close.
Yeah, so he's a real good option to have if he does get back fit in the next 2-3 weeks. I think Everton fixtures get good before game week 19 or something like that. So yeah, definitely I think only Gray from Everton, because they're in some horrible form at the moment. And for Arsenal, I mean, my three really is Ramsey, ESR, Saka, right? I like how Martinelli playing well, but he's not really a genuine FPL asset yet.
Right. No, because you don't know when
not
you
yet,
start again.
not yet. Yeah, not yet. But ESR is definitely the way to go, as well as Ramsey. If you have him, don't drop him, right? Why waste a transfer on a keeper when you could put a lot of fires in the midfield or strike force? So yeah, ESR, Saka, Ramsdale, and for Everton, Gray.
All right. Solid, Antonio.
Yeah.
Tones? No, you're mute, bro. You're mute.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Noise in the background just now. I feel the Mario is a stand-up player for this team right now in terms of attacking returns. Richarlison is a risk. At all times, he is always a risk. Because when he doesn't get his way, it's definitely yellow card or red card.
Yeah.
Townsend, he has been looking good. Hold up, play, passing at the ball, everything does look good. But as I said, he only has one outlet, and that's the Mary Gray. And other than that, Rondon not giving him what he wants, and Richarlison is a ticking time bomb. So you don't know what you're gonna get.
Exactly.
So bank your cards on the Mary Gray, because he could finish, and he could create play for himself to finish. So the Mary Gray for me, and for Arsenal, is that's the game, right? This is Everton.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yo, come back.
Sorry about that.
I know Arsenal is a tough one to.
No, well, I'm going for my limit. Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, yeah.
I hope so. I'm going to play my Smith Rowe. My Smith Rowe card has been coming through for me of late, so I'm going to play Smith Rowe. He hasn't failed me yet, so why not? And he scored a goal yesterday. He nearly got rolled off, but it came through, and he played good throughout the game. He could have had another goal too. But
true, he could have had a double also. Yeah.
But that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, Smith was most involved, most started, and most present. So most likely.
And we really needed that punt. We needed him to do something today, and he Yeah,
was-
that's all we needed. One
I
goal.
like him as a player. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a
That's
really
what we
player.
needed. All right, so Samir, since you're here, we will do our famous mental 11 real quickly. What formation we going with, guys, for game week 15?
Huh? Just now, let's check the fixtures. See what we're going on with this game. Probably a 4-4-2 or 4-5-1 or
4-5-1. I feel like the midfielders might.
4-5-1.
Yeah.
Who's the striker for the game? For the game week.
We ain't reached there yet. We ain't
Come
reached
on.
there yet.
But we know what I'm gonna say though.
How you resting?
Well, I was going
Alright.
4-4-2 because I have somebody I want to pick, bro.
All right, good. I like that. We're sticking with
Yeah.
4-4-2.
Yeah,
All right,
4-4-2.
keeper.
Loris.
All right. I know Samir do agree with that. Samir, who's
No,
your
I agree.
keeper? All right.
I agree.
Defender.
James. If fit.
James, if fit, yeah. If fit.
If fit.
Regulon.
Regs.
Yeah, Regulon.
Mm-hmm.
Trenty.
No.
No budget? Or what?
No usual names. If you don't have Trent and Salah by now, stop playing. I'm not picking those names.
No, but I mean, so about James then? James is not a regular name?
No, but James affected by rotation and stuff. Trent isn't.
All right. Okay. All right. I catch you, Drift. So Cancelo the count either.
No, I mean, a lot of people funny enough don't have him, shockingly. But if you don't have him, fine. If you don't have the spine of Cancelo, Trent, Salah, James, and them kind of men, but James kind of affected by rotation.
Well,
so,
then,
you know.
So then what about Robertson? You would go Robertson?
Right, that's a good one.
Yeah, Robertson, because I mean, but I think he would start. The game's on Saturday. I think Saturday or Sunday. I think he would start.
One more.
One thing about Lamptey, Ole. What thing about Lamptey?
Yeah, we were speaking about
Yeah, we were talking
What
about
about
him before.
Lamptey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're talking about Lamptey. And I have Lamptey in my draft, most important.
No. Mm-hmm.
La 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 la.
Pressure any draft this week, boy.
What?
No, I know pressure in the
Yeah,
draft. Don't
I
worry.
get relics.
We know pressure in the draft. Right now, I'm facing Gabe. And if you see Gabe's bench, my goodness, we had him on the show earlier.
Yeah.
And we were discussing the league and whatnot. Real pressure with Gabe right now. Gabe has a very good team. All right, midfield.
Jota.
Yep. B Silva.
Bernardo.
Yep. B Silva.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Funnily enough, would you go Madison over ESR or anything like that?
I agree in Matt, but I have Madison, so by all means I have to play him.
Well, and you have one more spot. Yeah. So Jota, Bernardo, Madison.
So next question is: do you go Son over Rafinha?
Son, for
or
sure.
vice versa. And you're going Son because they play Norwich.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of bringing Son, boy. That's not a bad idea. I could sell Antonio. Sell.
He expensive, you know.
No, I have money. I could sell Antonio.
Rich.
I could sell
Rich,
Antonio.
yeah,
No,
money,
hear what?
yeah,
Hear
money.
what? We'll do that. Right. And rushing the show. Right, next. Strikers.
Let me hear Antonio pick.
Sweet.
You could type it from where you are, Antonio. I really can.
Well, the
And let me hear your
top
punt.
choices
Who's
is
your punt,
Kane
Samir?
and Ronaldo. My punt actually was Wilson, right?
Okay.
But I would not normally pick him over Kane playing Norwich just because it's Kane playing Norwich. But Wilson's a nice differential in this game because they need to win. They're supposed to win the Norwich game, right? They didn't win it. They need to win this game because this
Correct.
season will unravel badly.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's
Yeah.
it. Relegation, and they will have to
Because-
build from the bottom.
Which is not a bad option for them with the money they have, eh?
Yeah.
Starting one season, go down, build back up.
Yeah,
and come up
rebuild and come back better.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
Come back really
but-
strong.
I mean, they don't want that, right? They want
No,
to stay
of course
up,
not.
so
They didn't spend money to get
so-
relegated.
Wilson needs to perform for them this week.
Yeah,
He scored
correct.
last week, I think. This week he had one. He scored a penalty. He scored this week.
he also needs to
Yeah,
perform
he
for
scored.
himself so he can get a good
Yeah.
transfer when they get relegated. But anyway,
If that happens, but yeah.
if that happens,
Yeah,
yes, thank you, Simon. If
Yeah.
they get
We're not sure yet, but they're looking damning. But
and
yeah.
Antonio, if if all right, Loris, James, Regulon, Robertson, Lamptey, Jarata, Bernardo, Madison's son, that guy, and Wilson, right? So that's our, and CR7, those are our mental 11 or
Yeah.
predicted top performing mental 11. Let's see how they do for this upcoming game week.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we'll wrap it up there. Any parting words, Samir? Any, what, as usual, like to get some strong advice, good advice for the game week coming up?
Just stay on top of your transfers, right? Trying to take too much of hits like me. Um, yeah, just try your best to plan ahead for the rotation risk coming up because we don't know who playing, who getting injured, etc. So take your time, plan the transfers well, back yourself, trust your gut, save your team.
Tonio, solid advice coming up there for the 15. Talk to me.
Um, definitely fix your bench, because with rotation and stuff going on, you don't know what can happen, and especially a lot of people have the dreams, and we saw a lot of people had to come with their foot slot. Thankfully, we had Smith Rowe. So definitely try to fix your bench. I wouldn't say take minuses for your bench, but like try to fix it. If it's one game week, you can fix some, bring in a player that sure to come in and make some points, but at a reasonable price. Because I think you would want to save money. So when you do decide to make a big transfer, you would have the extra money. This game week in particular, I feel like it's gonna be another really high scoring game week, but it's gonna be a high scoring game week. I feel like the games in particular it have potential to have to have some real plenty goals, especially especially where the big boys play in the smaller teams. I feel like they're gonna have a lot of goals coming, but don't come to the small teams though. So yeah,
Solid.
that's my good advice.
Solid.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, my usual piece of advice, please click the save button. Don't let anybody distract you. Do not drink and pick, right? Do not drink and select. Before you go out online, pick your team, take your time, and of course, follow your gut. Follow your gut. Do not let anybody destroy you. If you want to triple captain Pookie, go ahead. Follow your gut, right? You want to bring back in Curry, follow your gut, right? Don't do it, right? Don't.
That's on I draw transfers, but yeah.
All right, so guys, thanks a lot. We had a real nice session. It was long. So thank you so much for your patience. Of course, thanks to Robin Alberto. Thanks for Johnny coming on from Australia. Thanks for Kareem, my new fan, coming on. And of course, the guys that normally host me Last Man Standing. Thanks so much. Thanks for David coming through. It was a really nice one. Thanks to our friend from Guatemala, Alberto. Thank you very much for coming through, guys. It was a great stream. We'll see you guys again Monday. As usual, Green Arrows, we wish you all the best, Oliver Queen settings. And of course, always, always Captain Salah. We are out.